Greetings, family. Okay, well, they said I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna have to use this, so thought I was gonna have to use that. I've been having to use that to even record anything lately because I got some things going on in the background to make it easier as far as the recording. But with that being stated, let me check and see if you can even hear my voice right now. Beep beep, get it? So let's let's see something. All right. So let's see. Check the mic. Check the mic. Check. Okay, so yeah, it's on. It's on. All right. With that being stated, family, I think it's too much light in here. All right. So with that being stated, let's get into today's jams. Hopefully, y'all had a good day. If you haven't been on NOI.org in a while, or you have never been on NOI.org at all, I would suggest you go into NOI.org and look up the webcast archive. And in the webcam archive, you will see one. I think it's called "The Grace of God" Part Two. Check that one out. Minister Farrakhan has brother, our brother Minister Louis Farrakhan has a message for you and the rest of the world. Okay, with that being stated, family, we're gonna go into some of this music up here. We're gonna be putting a little news and stuff in there, like Charlemagne the God as time goes in, you know, guys, guys have to get, some kind of competition because it ain't fair. It ain't fair if you just on top of the hill and you get bored. So God had to bring somebody around, like shake you up, like hey, keep you on your tiptoes. So we ain't there with on Charlemagne the God level yet, but we just may be. We just It's just not perceived yet as well. But anyway, with that being stated, especially with the techs and tools and expenses, anything is possible for as I'm concerned. And I'm saying that on a daily basis now. But with that being stated, BC Music 3000 coming straight out of Texas. It's about to get into this music with y'all. Okay. Matter of fact, like we're gonna go over here to my music site first, y'all, and let y'all hear some of the new stuff that we done dropped on there today. We done dropped like 3 albums on the site today. Yeah, that's how we doing it. We're not playing over here. We ain't just sitting around filling our thumbs and crying and praying all day and moping and arguing with self and growling, whatever you want to call it, all day with our time when we can be productive with our time and do things that can impact not just our lives, but our family lives and the whole world lives at the same time. That's what we're doing over here at that time. You know what I'm talking about? Not over here wasting it in vanity. So, with that being stated, as well as in deeds in vanity, that means you're doing something for no it's not having no worth or value to it at all. They got you talking about things or thinking on things or doing things, and it's in vanity. It's just to waste your time. Okay. So with that being stated, family, let's go over here to my music site. Okay, I say ours because I'm keeping it up. It's gonna be around when I'm gone. As far as I'm concerned, you have buzzards flying around you all the time. As far as I'm concerned, them buzzards is all the time flying around. That's how I feel. Okay, and, okay, we on it now. So we're gonna start with This song right here, it's an instrumental. I'm gonna do a couple of my instrumental, easy listening songs. Far as from my tributes to Final Call and Minister Farrakhan, and then I'll play a few down here. But really, after this, I'm gonna get back over here and finish up this album, and then go to the next album as well. And while that album is playing, I'm gonna be gone, y'all. So you ain't gonna see me, but the music gonna carry itself. Everything is set up to carry itself. If, in emergency purposes and things of that nature, busy times and things. I'm all you got. That's what you got to do. You got to help your future self and your present self about with your present self. So when your future self get to it, and you can thank your past self for helping you in your present. Okay, so with that being stated, let's go into these two right here. This one is called The Final Call, and then the next one being played will be called Farrakhan. They just easily listeners. There ain't no words into it. You can sit back and relax with some coffee or something. I'm about to make me some coffee too, and get my day really going. I just went to sleep around 5, 6 o'clock, took twisting and turning, trying to solve out a lot of situations and problems that just jumped up on me, adding to problems and situations, and uh, I'm already dealing with. Okay, so I was twisting and turning for about 2 or 3 hours before I even really went to sleep. Now I'm back up 3 hours later, and I've been up since 6 o'clock yesterday. Okay, so since 6 o'clock yesterday, I have about 3, 4 hours of sleep, but I ain't even tired. But anyway, I'm just putting you up on what the truth is and what's really going on over here a little bit. So with that being stated, let it go. Let's let it get to going. You had to I had to get back used to talking because I've been just rolling so long. I don't know how to talk. The only thing that got me talking then was being on the podium or this YouTube channel I used to do back in the day. Besides that, I don't talk. You better ask somebody. Unless I'm talking to you. If I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you for that time period. Besides that, man, don't be talking, thinking, planning years and years ahead, man, and looking at the truths of what's going on and discerning things and things of that nature. I'm on a whole another science level of things. So complicated sometimes I can't even explain it. But anyway, with that being stated, let's go. Yeah. Family was Farrakhan 2.0. You might say you got a lot of songs with Farrakhan and Nation, things of that nature. Well, when that's what the type of stuff you meditate as far as in getting guidance, and you have been, and it's a proven track record and things of that nature with the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, things of that nature. Well, what do you expect? Okay, and I want you to really think about that. Now, with that being stated, I'm gonna go down here and let you listen to. I'm gonna grab onto some of these women that be up in these on the stripper poles. I'm about to go up in here and grab them real quick. Watch this. I'm about to grab these fellas up in here by the collar too. Watch this. But these two songs right here, these are part of the movie, The Players Club 2. Okay, I'm thinking it's maybe a Players Club 3 too that I'm gonna write too, because I got a lot going on dealing with this subject here, and it ain't what you really think. But this is two of the songs here. One is called 4 of Wands, and the other one is called Velvet Spotlight. Okay, let's get started. Hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah. Yeah. Walking fresh, clean drip, paper in my left fist. Shorty on the pole like that. Got the whole room traffic. Bills rain down slow.
Shoes tap, bass go. She spin, then she lock eyes like, boy, you already know. From Bankhead to the bar, same night, same scars. Can't spin, can't stunt, can't leave with your stars. She laugh when the one fly, I grin when the stay right. Hands up when she drop low, that floor look like payday sky. Count it up, let it fall, let it fall. All that talk in the back, getting drowned by the car. She said, where the money at? I said right here, baby. When that bass hit the chest, ain't nobody playing, maybe. Dollars on the floor. Let it rain, let it pour. Dollars on the floor. She want more, one for the night. Night. Two more for the show. Dollars on the floor. Watching one go. Red coat, gold chain. She work like a hurricane. Rich bean, got a price, but she keep it so plain. Boost slide, hips glide, whole crowd on the side. I came in with a pocket full, now I'm throwing with pride. Bartender know my name, she don't have with change. Just slide that tray over, let the whole thing rain. ATL on my chest, but the room still hurts. She don't need no excuse, when she move it just works. Count it up, let it fall, let it fall. All that talk in the back, getting drowned by the car. She say, where the money at? I say, right here, baby. When that bass hit the check, ain't nobody playing, maybe. Dollars on the floor. Let it rain, let it pour. Dollars on the floor. She want more, one for the night. Two more for the show. Dollars on the floor. Watch the one go. Step back, make space. She got the whole place shook. One look, two spin, not a whole room hook. DJ cut, crowd snap. Then she hit that slide. Money talk, body glow. All night, no lie. Dollars on the floor. Let it rain, let it pour. Dollars on the floor. She want more, one for the night. Two more for the show. Dollars on the floor. Watch them one go. Dollars on the floor.
Yeah, step in, let him stare. Yeah, step in, let him stare. Walking, head high on that glare. Too much shape, baby, I don't care. Round at the edge, soft in the air. Got them all frozen, like damn, that's rare. Hands in the air, let the room react. I don't shrink back, I don't do that. Say what they want, I know where I'm at. Big on purpose, and I love that. Too big, too bold, too big, too bold. Watch them lose control, watch them lose control. Too big, too bold, too big, too bold. I make the whole floor shake when I walk out on the room. Gold on my skin, dollars in the light. Talk real slick, but they don't got it right. Eyes on me now, all through the night. I came for the crown, not the fit in tight. Hands in the air, let the room react. I don't shrink back, I don't do that. Say what they want, I know where I'm at. Big on purpose, and I love that. Too big, too bold, too big, too bold. Watch them lose control, watch them lose control. Too big, too bold, too big, too bold. I make the whole floor shake when I walk out on the room. Lean in, look close, then look away. I got my own shine, I came to slay. All that he can take it away. Say it one more time, what they all say. Too big, too bold, too big, too bold. Watch them lose control, watch them lose control. Too big, too bold, too big, too bold. I made the whole floor shake when I walk out on the run. Too bold.
All right. And that's going to be part of the Player Club 2 soundtrack right there. So that's pretty much an exclusive. As you can see, ain't too many people on the site even heard these yet because they all been just recently dropped. This is all fresh, new stuff like Yoki would say. Fresh, new, you know, and just dropped, you know what I'm talking about. So with that being stated, let me see anything else I want y'all to hear before I get off of here. All this is new. All this is new. This is on the Second Peter's version. This is the First Peter's version and the First Peter 2.0. The remix versions is on here too. Let me see here. All this is new drop. This isn't even new, but none of this has been cleared on YouTube yet. So you can come onto my site n1m.com /landocious and hear it, but I can't play it on YouTube yet because it hasn't been cleared. All this is, let me see. Okay, from Power Slap, they did them dirty. The Battle of Tall Timbers, Heart to Heart, Duel on the Lawn, Don't Count My MF Money, Tricking is Dead, Crazy Lady, I'm Sorry, Kudos, The Last Sword, We Don't Smoke, We Don't Drink, The Real Only, May the Best Man Win, They Hating. All these are new. I just dropped last night off of my my headphone with that mic because my other mic I can't get up right now because I'm doing some things in the background. So, and then to be honest, I really need a whole new system far as with the microphone and stuff to get it all more together and get my app as well. But when you done held a person down since November from doing for himself and his family, hell, a person like me might have been the one out here and gather a lot of statistics on people. You know what I'm talking about? If I wasn't sane and not rising above emotion and letting my stomach control me and overeating and being greedy, or maybe I probably would have went out here and started sipping some drinks and alcohol and smoking. I ain't got to check in nowhere. I ain't got nobody to check in too far as if I'm drunk or high. Take no drug test. If I was really that type of person, I'm talking about, and not rising above emotion until thinking of God, going through things of this nature since November. Some people can't even make it through a week, and they going crazy. Then already messed up a lot of stuff with my daughters and things of that nature. They think me not having no effect on no people. People have died doing this ordeal as well that could most likely been prevented from such. But people out here opposing and lying on people and thinking and taking it as something little or trifling when it's serious with God. But God told me today, my opposers is doomed. That's my warning to you and my announcement to you today. All my opposers is doomed. Now let's get back to what I was doing here. Let's go back over here. We're gonna stop sharing that, and we're gonna go into music over here. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see. Is that it? Okay, that's it. So, as you can see, we're not over here playing, and we still ain't, I don't think, at 10% of the catalog. We've been over here prepping on YouTube as well. And you see that this is not even all of the Masters of the Universe album right there. They said I had to wait. You did enough work for the day, man. I don't know if you ever know nothing about that, but YouTube put you till you take a break too. like, man, look, man, you did enough work for the day. Take a break, come back 24 hours. I be getting that off the YouTube. I be getting that off the Chat GPT, the Google AI, the Gemini AI, as well as it's another one. Let me see, the Google, Chat GPT, Gemini, and Guac. Yeah, they all put me on timeout because I be working on bad boys. I be putting they can't even keep up with me right now. You know what I'm saying? I wanted back in I said about a few months back I had got my uh one of my apps up for the year, right? So I'm thinking that's just for this month. Them bad boys gave me enough tokens for a year. I finished them bad boys up in a month. They're like, I'm waiting for my up. I'm like, is that it or was that for the month? So I don't know yet. I'll find out in a couple of more days because that's how long it's been. I finished it up before the month, okay? So ain't nobody over here playing if that's what you thought. But anyway, and this is another album here, Father's Day that we got, and then another one that we didn't just uploaded is Battle Scars is on here too. All the ones that was cleared, the rest of them wasn't clear, so they couldn't come on YouTube. But it's a lot as you can see. And then you got Fearless Purpose album is on here, and Velvet, her album is on here. Let's see who else. That's it. That's all we've been able to do. They told me to take a break. Okay, so that's what we had on that. So let's go into the playlist. And to be honest, I just prepped like 6 more albums for YouTube, but I gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? I gotta wait. So with that being stated, uh, let's finish up the album we was on, which was Landocious Roasted. We're gonna finish this album up today, and then we can go into I guess we can go into Masters of the Universe with some of the newer stuff. It's not real new, but it's newer than a lot of that stuff back there because it's so old. But some of this stuff is new. I was listening to it. Yeah, some of this is all right here. I'm really starting to get on my groove. I think this is that first summer. Some of this stuff was dropping, and I was able to get more into my groove. If you know anything about writing and rapping, writing songs and things of that nature, you got to get into your groove. You can't really get into your groove in 30 minutes to an hour. Sometimes you gotta, especially if you're coming off of something else. So I was really able to really get into the groove that first summer. I don't know if this is some of it, but I think this may be getting close to it because some of this is sounding real good. But anyway, let's get into it. It's got 25 videos on here. We're gonna play all of them, and then from there we're gonna go into some tracks on my albums. Okay, let's get it going. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, something bad. Nah, I bring the flame in the night. Mic in my hand, I turn dark in the light. Shadow MC talk big, but they out of their sight. I step in the booth and I end every fight. Yeah. I walk in the arena, air change when I enter. Bar so cold, make the summer feel winter. Rival talk loud, but they messages get thinner. I cook on the beat, I'm the lyrical dinner. They say they the king, but they missing the crown. I flip every page when I come to the town. Wordplay sharp and they cut them all down. I'm building my name while they stuck in the sound. No fear in my voice when I step on the track. Every punchline hit and it never come back. They chasing my shadow, but I stay on attack. I'm rewriting the code while they fall through the crack. Beat starts knocking, I'm ready to ride. Flow like a river that's deep and wide. Rivals get lost when they step to my side. I'm the storm in the booth, they can't hide. Every verse heavy like steel in the air. They talk competition, but they never prepare. I sharpen my craft while they sit and just stare. I'm the spark in the dark, they don't dare. Shadow MC slipping, they losing they grip. I'm writing these bars like a master script. Every word that I spit got a permanent lift. I'm the gift, and again they can't flip. No gimmicks, just rhythm. I stay in my lane. They chasing the fame, but can't handle the pain. I'm building momentum like runaway train. While they stuck in the past, I evolve in the gain. I don't need to shout, my silence is loud. When I step in the booth, I control the crowd. They fold under pressure, I stand so proud. I'm the thunder, they hear in the cloud. Oh, mic check, I'm alive in the zone. They copy my style, but it's never my own. I plant every seed while they sit on the throne. But the throne I'm building is carved out of stone. Heat on the track when I start to ignite. Every word that I write got infinite flight. They fading away like they lost in the night. I'm the reason the speakers all fight. No breaks in my cadence, I keep it precise. They rolling the dice, but I'm paying the price. I mastered the craft through struggle and strife. Now my pen is the blade of my life. They talk like they real,
real, but they fragile inside. I stand in the storm with no place to hide. Every bar that I drop like a wave on the tide. I'm the reason they confidence died. Rhythm and pressure, I balance the flow. They stuck in the middle, don't know where to go. I'm building momentum, I'm putting on show. Wow, they barely surviving the blow. Shadow, MC fading, they losing their name. I'm rewriting rules of this lyrical game. Every verse that I drop brings a permanent flame. And I never once needed the fame. I sharpen my words like a blade in the dark. Every punchline I land leave a permanent mark. They trying to shine, but they missing the spark. I'm the sound that ignites every R. Beat drops heavy, I rise through the smoke. They chasing my level, but it's all a joke. I'm the truth in the rhythm, they barely evoke. And I finish careers with a stroke. No limits of motion, I blow like the sea. They copying patterns, but they can't be me. I'm the code in the system, they'll never decode. I'm the weight of the world, breaking free. I stay in control of the lyrical space. They stumble and fall when they try to keep pace. Every word that I drop is a permanent trace. I'm the reason they cover their face. Fire in my chest when I step to the mic. They don't understand what it means to ignite. I build up the storm while they run from the fight. I'm the pole to the beat in the night. Shadow MC slipping through cracks in the sound. I rise like a titan that shakes up the ground. Every verse that I write leaves them lost and found. I'm the echo that circles around. No mercy in rhythm, I sharpen my tone. They talk like they warriors, but weak to the bone. I'm carving my legacy, lying by the stone. Yeah. And I stand in a lane on my own. Yeah, I master the cadence, I control the vibe. They chasing the trend but can't match the drive. Every line that I spit keeps the beat alive. I'm the reason this sound will survive. Pressure builds up when I enter the space. They losing their foot and they falling from grace. I'm writing my story at impossible pace. And I never once needed a trace. Bars like a weapon, I aim and release. They begging for silence, I never cease. I'm the chaos they feel when the beat won't cease. And I turn every conflict to peace. Flow unpredictable, shifting the game. They chasing attention, I build on my name. I light up the booth like eternal flame. While they drown in their own little fame, I stand on the edge, a lyrical height. Afraid of the truth that I bring to the light. Every verse that I drop in the dead of the night is a signal that I'm always right.
Started with a dream, no dollars, no name. Late nights in the dark, just building the flame. Kept it real, kept it raw, never played the game.
Smile again.
You act like everything fine,
Smile again.
but I see through the line.
Smile again.
Like you never decline,
Smile again.
but your shine ain't mine.
You walking loud, but you move so light. All talk, no weight, no fight. Try to act sharp, but your edge dull. Every plan you touch don't right. Big grin on your face like it's covering stress, but it's cracking underneath that sight. You say you up, but you still stuck running in place every night. You claim respect, but you beg for attention. Chasing applause in the crowd and mention. Every move you make need a second opinion, still missing the real intention. You post that smile like it's on my bill, but it folds under slight tension. All that fronting, just a rendered image. No depth in the dimension. You talk big game, but the follow through weak. Every promise you speak, I'll beat. Try to act solid, but it shakes when pressure hit that foundation. Incomplete. You want spotlight, but can't hold the frame. Every scene you win this heat. And that smile you wear like a mask too long. Now it don't even feel real neat. You laugh loud, but it's unrehearsed. Like pain got stuck in a verse. You say you win it, but the wind's reversed. Every blessing turns to a curse. Try to act smooth, but you always nervous. Even confidence still dispersed. And the grin you flash when the room go quiet. Just hide tight, you feel the worst. Still smiling like it fixed the past, but the past don't break that fast. Still posing like it's all intact, but the cracks show through that glass. Every step you take feel half-assed, like you scared it won't last. Smile again, but the truth keep leaking, and it moves too fast. Smile again.
You act like everything's fine,
Smile again.
but I see through the line.
Smile again.
Like you never decline,
Smile again.
but your shine ain't mine.
Started with a dream, no dollars, no name. Late nights in the dark, just building the flame. Kept it real, kept it raw, never played the game. Now the city knows the logo, they scream our name. VC music, yeah, we rise, we climb. VC music, every beat, every rhyme. We don't stop, no, we won't back down. This is our time. VC, we wear the crown. Microphone soldiers, we march to the sound. Turn the volume up till the roof hits the ground. Hustle in our veins, yeah, we came to astound. Now the world's our stage and the globe spins around. From the basement to the skyline glow. Every lyric, every step we grow. VC music, yeah, we rise, we climb. VC music, every beat, every rhyme. We don't stop, no, we won't back down. This is our
Smile again. You act like everything fine. Smile again. But I see through the line. Smile again. Like you never decline. Smile again. But your shine ain't mine. You walking loud, but you move so light. All talk, no weight, no fight. Try to act sharp, but your edge dull. Every plan you touch don't right. Big grin on your face like it's government stress, but it's cracking underneath that sight. You say you up, but you still stuck running in place every night. You claim respect, but you beg for attention. Chasing applause in the crowd and mention. Every move you make need a second opinion, still missing the real intention. You post that smile like it's on my bill, but it folds under slight tension. All that fronting just a rendered image. No depth in the dimension. You talk big game, but the follow through weak. Every promise you speak, I'll beat. Try to act solid, but it shakes when pressure hit that foundation. Incomplete. You want spotlight, but can't hold the frame. Every scene you in miss heat. And that smile you wear like a mask too long. Now it don't even feel real neat. You laugh loud, but it's unrehearsed. Like pain got stuck in a verse. You say you win it, but the blad's reversed. Every blessing turns to a curse. Try to act smooth, but you always nervous. Even confidence still dispersed. And the grin you flash when the room go quiet. Just high tide, you feel the worst. Still smiling like it fixed the past, but the past don't break that fast. Still posing like it's all intact, but the cracks show through that glass. Every step you take feel half-assed, like you scared it won't last. Smile again, but the truth keep leaking, and it moves too fast. Smile again. You act like everything fine. Smile again. But I see through the line. Smile again. Like you never decline. Smile again. But your shine ain't mine.
Started with a dream, no dollars, no name. Late nights in the dark, just building the flame. Kept it real, kept it raw, never played the game. Now the city knows the logo, they scream our name. VC music, yeah, we rise, we climb. VC music, every beat, every rhyme. We don't stop, no, we won't back down. This is our time. VC, we wear the crown. Microphone soldiers, we march to the sound. Turn the volume up till the roof hits the ground. Hustle in our veins, yeah, we came to astound. Now the world's our stage and the globe spins around. From the basement to the skyline glow. Every lyric, every step we grow. VC music, yeah, we rise, we climb. VC music, every beat, every rhyme. We don't stop, no, we won't back down. This is our...
You want that? She trash. We been done with her since last year. Yeah. Step in the booth, yeah, I'm calling out my name. Landos is in the mirror, but I'm sharpening the flame. Talk big energy, but I see the cracks in the frame. Still I rise off the flaws, turn the pressure in the game. You talk heavy, but your weight don't press the ground. Sound loud in your head, but it barely makes a sound. Built the kingdom on dreams that never got found. Still you crown yourself king when there's nobody around. Mic check, ego talking like it owns the room, but silence in the crowd when the bass go boom. You write fire in your mind, but but it never leaves the womb. Just ideas in the dark, never breaking out the tomb. Walking like a legend, but the steps ain't aligned. Every move pre-written, but the script ain't signed. Trying to erase your reflection, but you fall behind. Chasing validation that you never really find. You say you the truth, but the mirror disagrees. Spitting coded confidence over broken keys. Trying to build skyscrapers out of falling leaves. The next surprise when the structure don't breathe. Voice full of thunder, but the storm never lands. Gripping empty victories with imaginary hands. Every plan turns to dust when you draw the plans. Still you clap for yourself like a one-man band. Talk, battle mode, but you spar with your shadow. Every win in your mind still hollow and shallow. Trying to dig for gold, but you stuck in the gravel. Every word that you spit just unravels and travels. Confidence loud, but the proof stayed quiet. Feast on illusions like a self-made diet. Trying to run the world, but your own mind riot. Every in the war, never staying compliant. You the author of stories that don't make sense. Plot twist missing, but you still build suspense. Living in the script, that's overdance. Every bar you drop needs a second defense. Say you unstoppable, but you stall at the start. Trying to paint murals, but you missing the art. Heart full of fire, but it never stays hot. Just sparks in the wind that forgot what they got. You flex ambition like it's already real, but dreams don't listen if you never seal the deal. Every promise you make don't know how to feel, so it breaks on impact before it can heal. You the main character in the story untold, but the pages stay blank when the ink won't hold. Trying to act rich while the plot stay cold. Just another idea that never got sold. You chase applause, but the crowd don't stay. Echoes of hype fade every day. Building tall talk on a shaky display, then wonder why it all slips away. You with doubt like it owes you respect, but doubt just laughs at what you neglect. Every big claim needs a real effect, otherwise it falls when the truth connect. You say you locked in, but the lock don't click. Trying to swing for greatness, but the timing ain't slick. Every power move, just a psychological trick that disappears fast when the moment gets thick. You wear confidence like it's tailored and clean, but the seams of the ego always show in between. Every bold statement missing the screen, where the proof should have been but was never seen. You build hype castles in the air, in the cloud. Talk so loud, but it never feels proud. Every inner doubt still part of the crowd. Clapping for failure that you speak out loud. You the spark of ideas that never ignite. Trying to win wars, but you lose every fight. Daydream warrior in the dimmest of light. Still convinced you're the truth when you're barely right. You paint success, but forget the brush. Every masterpiece turns into hush. Talk big motion, but you never rush. Just stuck in the loop of almost and such. You the echo chamber of your own design. Every thought recycled like a worn out line. Trying to hit greatness, but you miss the sign. Still convinced every failure is fine. You talk legacy, but don't build a base. Every step forward gets lost in space. Trying to win race, but forget the pace. Then blame the mirror for the empty place. You spit confidence like it's fully grown, but it still seeds that were never sown. Every bold claim stands on its own with no real ground, just a fragile tone. Yeah, you the storm that forgets how to rain. All pressure, no release, just strain. Trying to match stronger last lyrical game, but the truth slips through every chain. You say you heavy, but flow too light. Every dark bar still missing a bite. Trying to shine bright in the dullest night, but your own reflection dims the light. You the hustle that never clocks in. Every win you claim never begins. Trying to play king with imaginary pins, but the crown keeps slipping from within. You speak motion, but you stuck in rewind. Every forward thought left behind. Trying to open doors, but you colorblind to the keys you already defined. I had my dick in your girl mouth.
Started with a dream, no dollars, no name. Late nights in the dark, just building the flame.
You talk loud, but you move real slow. You talk loud, but you move. You talk loud, but you move real slow. All that noise, but you still don't grow.
Flexing dreams, but you fall so low in your own spotlight. Still no glow, yo. You wouldn't last where I really come from. Talk tough on tracks, but you sound numb. I see the act, it's all just crumbs. You chasing hype while I stack outcomes. Yeah, you claim the crown, but it never fits right. Always wrong turn when you pick fight. Big gon' talk, but you lose sight. Running mouth, why I run the night. You say you built, but it's all pretend. Every story you tell just bend. No real start, no real end. Just recycle lines you keep to sin. I watch you trip over basic steps. Calling yourself up, but you still in debt. Trying to flex, but you ain't there yet. Wearing confidence you never met. You loud in rooms when the crowd is small, but disappear when the pressure call. I stand tall while you stall and fall. You write big checks you can't recall. You act like kings, but you move like pawns. Every strong clank you lean on gone. I stay sharp while you stay drawn to illusions fading at every dawn. You try to shine, but they don't reflect. Every move you make, I just inspect. Nothing real that you can protect. Just broken pride and zero respect. You speaking heat, but it cools too fast. Future blurry like broken glass. You chase moments that never last, while I build lanes that outlast past. You say you fearless, but you hesitate. Every big dream, you deflate. I stay solid, you isolate. You late to grind, I dominate. Yeah, you front hard, but you soft inside. All that ego just a thin disguise. I see truth when I look in eyes. You lose grip when pressure rise. You move loud, but it's empty sound. No foundation when truth come round. I stay grounded, you unbound. Lost in noise, but never found. You claim respect, but don't earn none. Every battle you already run. I stay working while you stunt on what could have been, not what's done. You speak sharp, but it cuts no skin. All your wins feel paper thin. I build real from deep within. You chase surface, I rewrite wind. You act brave when the lights are low, but freeze up when the real ones show. I keep pace where the real ones go. You stuck replaying the same old show. You try to flex, but it don't align. Every move just wasting time. I stay focused on my climb. You repeat the same weak rhyme. You loud on loud, but quiet in truth. Every claim missing proof. I stay grounded, built in youth. You lost energy, missing juice. You talk big, but deliver small. Every plan, just a paper wall. I stand steady through it all. You keep slipping when I call. You chase image, I chase skill. You chase trends, I chase will. You move quick, but don't stay still. I move calm, but I build real. You want respect, but skip the grind. Leave your effort far behind. I stay sharp, you stay blind to the work that defines mine. You fake confidence, I see through. Every line feels old in use. I create while you excuse. Every chance that you refuse. You claim heat, but you barely want. Every promise lost in storm. I stay built in steady form. You dissolve when pressure swarm. You try to leave, but don't know how. Talking future, missing out. I stay locked, you break vow. Every failure shows you bow. You want chrome, but skip the climb. I earn every single line. You just echo, borrow, shine, while I redefine design. You act bold, but it's all that. Every statement, missing fact. I stay real, you stay cracked. In the game, when you get jacked. You talk legacy, I see none. Just reruns of what's been done. I keep pushing past the sun. You still stuck where you begun. You want victory without fight. I stay working through the night. You chase comfort, I chase hype. You fade out, I stay bright. You speak heavy, but it don't land. Every move slips through your hand. I build castles from the sand. You just drift out, make a stand. You say boss, but you don't lead. All your talk don't match your speed. I plant purpose, I plant seed. You just talk while I succeed. You talk loud, but you move real slow. All that noise, but you still don't grow. Flexing dreams, but you fall so low. In your own spotlight, still no glow. Landoses. Where's your uniform? You bomb ass hobo. Yeah. You call yourself the glow, but you fading in the night. Talking big on the mic, but you never get it right. All that chest puff talk, but it's empty on the inside. When the beat drop low, you got nowhere left to hide. You trash in the booth, that's the truth. You can't deny. Yeah. Every line you spit, just another week goodbye. Yeah, yeah. Step in the booth and the silence get loud. You building fake dreams just to talk to a crowd. Every bar you drop like it fall to the floor. Trying to be a king, but you lost in the war. You chase a spotlight that don't know your name. Every new track sound exactly the same. You claim you the wave, but you barely a ripple. All that big talk turn your image to brittle. Mic in your hand, but no power in voice. Every fake move look like you got no choice. Studio lights, but you still in the dark. Every weak line, missing that spark. You talk about greatness, but it don't align. Your whole catalog barely crossing the line. Tryna be legend, but you stuck in pretend. Every fake beginning don't reach to the end. Crowd don't feel you when you step in the room. In the G flat like a silent tune. You say you evolving, but nothing has changed. Still the same pattern, still sound in the range. Every new drop, just a replay loop. Same old sound like reheated soup. Tryna be different, but you copy the rest. Every so-called hit don't pass the test. You build your brand on a fragile claim, but the foundation weak and it ain't the same. Every promise made just evaporates quick. All y'all success feel imaginary slick. You reach for heights, but you stuck in place. Every fake win, just a hollow face. No real impact when the track go live. Just background noise when you try to drive. You talk big energy, but deliver small. Every new anthem barely stand tall. You want respect, but you give no proof. Every new record just bending the truth. Your whole identity built on hype. The substance missing every single type. Tryna be sharp, but you blunt at best. Every week effort fail every test. You claim you shining, but it's all dim light. Every stage moment don't feel right. You reach for glory, but it slip away. Every new chance just decay. You speak in power, but it sound rehearsed. Every new verse feel like it been cursed. No real momentum, no steady climb. Just broken rhythm out of time. You walk like a star, but you lost and fall. Every new chapter, just another law. You want applause, but you earn no cheers. Just echo hollow and nobody here. Your style predictable, nothing new. Every attempt just deja vu. Tryna be different but fall in line. Same old pattern every single time. You sell the image but it don't hold weight. Every fake move just accelerate fate. You building castles on fragile sand. Watch it collapse when it hit the land. You speak in fire but it never burns. Every new lesson you never learn. Tryna be the leader but missing the guy. Every false step got nowhere to hide. You claim the crown but it never fits. Every fake victory quickly splits. You reach for glory but it slip your grip. Every strong moment start to drip. You want respect but you give none back. Every new record just another lack. Tryna be legend but stuck in phase. Lost in the echo of empty praise. You talk revolution but it stay the same. Every new era just switch the name. No real moment, no rising tide. Just recycled energy amplified. You chase the dream but it run too fast. Every future moment don't seem to last. Tryna be timeless but stuck in loop. Every new anthem just missing proof. You claim you heavy but you light as air. Every bold statement don't go nowhere. Tryna be king but you lost the throne. Every fake empire built alone. You step in arenas but don't belong. Every weak chorus feel like wrong song. Tryna be dominant but fade away. Every new sunrise turn to gray. You build your legacy on shaky ground. Every loud moment don't hold sound. Tryna be iconic but miss the mark. Every bright idea fall in the dark. You say you rising but it's just illusion. Every bold move leads to confusion. Tryna be solid but stay unstable. Every new chapter feels disabled. You want the spotlight but can't sustain. Every burst of flame dissolve like rain. Tryna be classic but end up lost. Every ambition come with cost. You call yourself the glow but you fading in the night. Talking big on the mic but you never get it right. Hey, you don't sell no final calls with you. your fake fruit of Islam ass. Yeah, you don't sell no final calls with your fake fruit of Islam ass.
Started with a dream, no dollars, no name.
You do what I tell you to do. Hold beat down. Rusty Buster.
I don't break you down. I don't break you down.
I don't break you down, I break your whole style apart. Every line you drop sound empty, no heart, no spark. You talk big noise, but it fade in the dark. I light up the mic while you still playing in the park. You step in the booth, but you already off beat. Trying to run with the lions, but you stuck in defeat. Every claim that you shout, just repeat and repeat. I'm cooking your whole flow, you the leftovers on heat. Your pen run dry while mine keeps spilling gold. Your stories stay young while my chapters unfold. You chase the spotlight, but it never get hold. I'm built from the fire, you just fashion from cold. You talk like a giant, but you move like a shadow. I'm sharp with the words, every line leave a gash though. You aiming for kings, but you stuck in the basso. I'm painting murals while you scribbling glass low. Your cadence off rhythm, your timing off wrong. You humming the tune, but it don't feel like a song. I'm breaking the meter, you don't last very long. I'm stadium anthem, you a background, come along. Yeah, you flex on the surface, but it cracks when I speak. I built every bar while you struggle to reach. You shout out your power, but it barely a leak. I'm wave after wave, you just sand on the beach. Yeah, your confidence loud, but your skill set is quiet. You start up a storm, but it never cause riot. I'm feeding the crowd while you starving to die. You microwave bars, I could cold lyrical riot. You chasing my level, but you stuck on the ground. I'm king of the cadence, you lost in the sound. You try to act heavy, but you barely pound. I'm carving these verses like underground pound. Your name in the air, but it don't hold weight. Mine hit like truth that you can't escape fate. You rush in your lines, but I operate great. I'm timeless emotion, you late and you wait. You write for attention, I write for the throne. You copy the style, but it never your own. I'm building a kingdom from microphone stone. You echo my shadow, but it's never your tone. You speak like a hero, but you move like a clone. Every move you make, already overblown. I'm sharpening syllables down to the bone. You lost in the noise while I fully condone. You try to compete, but your end don't start. I'm fluent in pressure, I'm fluent in art. You follow the intro, I finish the chart. I'm painting the future, you stuck at the start. You claim you the wave, but you barely a drip. I'm ocean expansion, you sinking the slip. Every punch that I land got a lyrical grip. You barely afloat on a sinking ship. You think you a problem, I solve it in lines. I twist up the syntax, redefine signs. You running in circles, I cross every line. I'm feeding the hunger while you waiting to dine. You step in the legends, but you not in the class. I'm breaking your structure like fragile glass. You chasing the moment, but it never will pass. I'm carving this legacy built to outlast. Yeah. That's why we stole your daughters from your old tired, dusty ass. I don't break you down. I don't break you down. I don't break you down.
Man, this is.
Yeah. You would never be number one. Stop dreaming and go get a job, sucker.
Step in the booth, but you don't match the flame. Talk real heavy, but you fold in the game. All that flexing just noise when the mic go live. When pressure hit the room,
Only real ones survive.
Yeah.
You talk like a giant, but your impact light. Every line you drop don't even land right. I bring storm level pressure when I enter the space. You just background static trying to keep up the pace. You chase the
spotlight, but it don't stay long. I build real momentum, you just play along. Every move you make feel delayed and unsure, while I sharpen the sound till it's clean and pure.
You got volume, not vision, just echoing noise. I turn silence to impact when I step in the void. You repeat the same patterns, no new design. I'm ahead of the curve every single time.
You aim for the crown, but but you miss every shot. I stay consistent, you forget what you got. You tried to compete, but the gap stay wide. I set the standard, you just ride the tide.
You talk big energy, but it don't translate. I turn small moments into heavyweight fate. You chasing approval, I build my own lane. Every bar that I drop resets the game.
You move with confusion, I move with intent. You burn out quick, I stay well spent. Every line you deliver feel half finished and thin. I step in once and let the real game begin.
You a flicker of hype, I'm a permanent spark. I leave marks in the sound that cut through the dark. You depend on reactions, I control the wave. When I speak in the booth, the beat behave.
You running in circles, I'm straight through the door. You always want more, but still come up short. I don't chase validation, I create the stage. Every verse I deliver, rewrite the page.
You not real,
You not real,
you a lie,
you a lie.
and wanna be.
Ay, 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 ay.
Started with a dream, no dollars, no name.
Yeah, that's why I didn't marry your daughter. I'm the daddy. Yeah, shut up. You talk loud, but you move so light. All that noise in the dark, but you fear the fight. Step in the booth, but you don't got the flame. Say my name in the mirror, but you ain't the same. Yeah, you bark at the sky, but it never replies. All that tough guy talk, but it's built on lies. Running your mouth like it's paid by the hour. But your whole vibe got no real power. You claim you the wave, but you barely a drop. Trying to climb to the top, but you stuck at the stop. Every move you make just echoes and fades like a ghost in the booth with unfinished plays. You talk big game, but your stats don't match. Every dream you chase got a loose bad latch. Hands in the air, but you ain't got reach. Preaching to crowds, but you don't got speech. You flex for the likes, but the truth don't post. All that bragging you do don't mean the most. Behind the filter is shaky and thin. Smile on the outside, but you trapped within. You walk in rooms, but the silence grows loud. Trying to be king, but you lost in the crowd. No crown, no throne, just borrow shine. Calling yourself gold, but you barely a dime. Every plan you build got cracks in the base. You sprint in circles, but you lose in the race. Talk revolution, but you stuck in delay. Words on repeat, but you don't got the weight. You say you unstoppable, that's just talk. But every strong claim just breaks when you walk. Confidence loud, but it's hollow inside. You run from the truth, but you can't hide pride. You paint big visions, but the canvas is blank. Every excuse you got just sinks your rank. Trying to be legend, but you stuck in the start. All that tough image, no real heart. You shout in the dark like somebody will hear, but the echo you chase just confirms the fear. No battle scars, just stories you spin. You fight your reflection and never win. You move like a rumor, half real, half fake. Every step you take, just a mistake you remake. Trying to be solid, but you built on air, and every foundation shows you ain't there. You claim you focus, but you scatter and drift. Every so-called gift just gets lost in the shift. No discipline tight, just loose intention. Talking about glory, but avoiding tension. You act like a storm, but you barely a breeze. All that drama you bring don't bend no trees. Thunder in your mouth, but the sky stay clear. You roar so loud, but nobody hear. You chase validation like it's gold in the street, but the more that you want, the less you complete. Approval addiction got you locked in the loop, spinning your truth like a tired old spoof. You build up pride just to watch it fall. Every strong claim got a weaker call. Trying to be giant, but you shadow size. Living off hype that's oversupply. Speaking confidence, but it don't land right. Every bold sentence just loses the fight. Words like weapons, but they all misfire. You strike your greatness, but climb no higher. You claim you sharp, but you dull on impact. Every strong promise gets lost in the act. No real precision, just random intent. Your whole direction feels accidentally bent. You chase the spotlight, but it fades on you. Every bright moment turns pale and blue. Standing in center, but still off stage. Like a book with a missing page. You try to be leader, but you follow your doubt. Every inner voice just twists you out. Confidence borrowed, never your own. So you stand in crowds, but still alone. You say you're fearless, but you hesitate first. Every bold attempt just ends up reversed. You start like thunder, then vanish to dust. All that loud energy turns into rust. You talk transformation, but stay the same. Different excuses, identical games. Cycle repeating, no breaking chain. Calling it growth, but it's just the same pain. You try to rise, but you pull yourself down. Every effort you make wears a losing crown. Momentum broken before it can build. Dreams get scattered and never fulfilled. You act like pressure don't shake your frame, but every small hit just weakens your name. Cracks in the image you try to defend, but truth finds a way in the end. You speak in riddles, but they don't resolve. Every big problem you just dissolve. Not with answers, just delay and stall. Then act surprised when you start to fall. You try to flex, but it's poorly timed. Every strong image is poorly defined. You reach for greatness, but miss the mark. Just sparks of effort lost in the dark. Shut up. You talk loud, but you move so light. All that noise in the dark, but you fear the fight. Step in the booth, but you don't got the flame. Say my name in the mirror, but you ain't the same. I'm daddy, and I made her not call your old dirty ass. You ain't ready. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I did it.
Let me pause this for a minute. Once that shut up, and then get this running on here. You know you want to do that. All right. Now, running on there. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Real precision, just random intent. Your whole direction feels accidentally bent. You chase the spotlight, but it fades on you.
Matter of fact, let me just go to the next one on this one. All right.
If you didn't know, you will know today.
Yeah. If you didn't know, you would know today. Yeah.
You talk big in the echo, but the room don't feel it. Every line you drop weak, and the truth gon' reveal it. Step in the booth, but your flame don't rise. I turn sparks to storms when I open my eyes.
Your style came in late like a Mr. Bus. Tryna act heavyweight, but you barely got trust. Every bar you drop sound recycled and thin. Like a game you can't win, but you're still tryna spin. You say you the king, but the crown don't fit. Every track you drop, just a half-made hit. No depth in your pen, just surface talk. While I build whole worlds when I take that walk.
Your flow got holes like a broken fence. No sense of direction, no real defense. Try to stand tall, but you fold too quick. Like a weak foundation on a sinking brick.
You hype up your name, but it don't hold weight. Every claim you make get crushed by fate. I bring real heat when I step in the lane. You bring background noise like falling rain. Your verses all chatter, no substance inside. Like a car with no engine trying to go for a ride. You chasing a spark, but it never ignites. Just dim little flickers and cheap stage lights.
You talk like a boss, but move like a clone. Every move predictable, nothing your own. I carve out paths while you follow lines. I build real legacy, you chase cheap signs.
The punchlines land, but they don't even sting. Like a paper crown calling you a king. I step in the booth and it shifts the air. You step in the booth and nobody cares.
You got ambition, but no execution. Just like confusion, with no solution. I sharpen my pen like a blade and steel. You write like you guessing what's even real.
Your energy shaky, your focus split. Every verse you spit barely even hit. I bring precision, you bring delay. Like a broken record stuck in replay.
You want respect, but don't earn the room. You walk in silence, but still bring doom. Not your presence, it's your lack of force. You off the track while I stay on course.
You try to compete, but you miss the mark. Every bright idea fades in the dark. I light up pages when I decide. You scribble shadows and call it pride.
Your confidence loud, but your skills stay low. Like a fake spotlight with no real glow. I turn whole stages into my domain. You just background noise in a passing train.
You talk like pressure, but fold under heat. Every challenge challenge you face ends in defeat. I build momentum, you stalling bars. I write the rules while you chase applause.
Delivery stiff, no natural feel, like a scripted moment that never gets real. I flow like water, you stuck in place. Frozen attempts at a winning pace.
You claim you evolving, but stay the same. Just different outfit on a weak game. I evolve every bar, every breath I take. You repeat old patterns that always break.
Your rhyme structure loose, no solid frame, just empty energy, trying to claim fame. My architect verses with steel and grind. You leave loose thoughts scattered behind.
You reach for greatness, miss the grip.
Every idea
you chase just slip.
I hold my ground with steady force.
You drift off track,
lose your core.
Your impact minor,
barely a sound.
like footsteps fading
Underground,
I shake the booth when I step inside.
You barely make waves, just shallow tide.
You wanna shine,
but forget the spark.
You light up,
nothing in the dark.
I build empires in
every line.
You barely
survive
in borrowed time.
Your name don't echo, it barely stays.
Yeah,
just passing wind in forgotten days.
I stay remembered,
I stay intact.
You fade out fast.
That simple fact.
Yeah.
You never see your daughters again. I got my sellout niggas on you
24/7.
You all sorry ass busters.
Let me pause that one too. And yeah. All right.
I had your baby mama hollering in your ear. Step in the booth and the pressure start talking. Lane assist fade when the real ones walking. Tryna build noise but it don't hit it right. Echoes in the dark but it die in the light. You step in the booth and the silence gets loud. Lane assist talk big but the work never proud. This mic catching echoes of dreams that you claim, but every new track just repeats the same. You chasing applause but it fades in the dark. Leaving half written verses with no kind of spark. Your shadow keeps tripping on lines that you said, but the crowd never stays for the bets that you bet. You flex on the gram, but the story ain't real. All talk in the front, but no concrete feel. The beat keeps on running, but you lose the pace. Every time you start up, it's a fall from grace. Your name in the air, but it don't hold weight. Just drifting like noise at a closed studio gate. You claiming the throne, but it's made out of dust. Every promise you make turns to rust. The rhythm you rock keeps breaking apart like unfinished paintings with no kind of heart. You speak like a legend, but act like a clone. Lost in the echo of a cracked microphone. The crowd turns away when you step in the light, cause nothing you drop ever feels tight. You build up a castle that falls in the sand and blame every crack on the way that you plan. Your verses are smoke with no fire inside, just empty reflections you try to hide. The stage feels colder when you take your place, like truth keeps exposing what's fake on your face. You run from the rhythm but call it your art, but every false start just falls apart. The booth remembers every weak line you wrote, it spits it right back like a broken note. You talk like the future but stuck in delay. Every big claim just fades away. You chase the spotlight but miss every cue. Now the silence is louder than anything you do. Your energy scattered, no focus to hold, just stories half spun that never get told. You building a wave but it dies on the shore. Every time you return it don't hit no more. The crowd reads the pattern, they know what's next. Another weak chapter with hollow effects. You calling it power but body agrees. Just drifting confusion carried by breeze. You wanted the crown but it slid from your grip. Now every new bar just misses the script. You stand in the mirror but don't see the flame, just a name in the credits with no real claim. The beat keeps exposing what you try to hide and leaves all the silence standing inside. She don't care if we fuck on the ceiling.
Pause. Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote so much. Let's go back to it. Yeah, I don't put it out as soon as I write it either. Be surprised how long it's been. But where we at?
I got you out there in the streets, trick on the hoes, put your ass up in the air. You talk big, but
Pause. Can't really make a roasting album without, the most part. Just saying what they said to me. You know. So going back to the playlist again. I get through these faster than I thought.
Landos is woke. Yeah, you say you up, but you stay low. Landos is in a broke show. Talk big dreams, but it don't grow. Every move feel like no flow. You claim the throne, but it don't show. Lights on, but it's still no glow. Trying to flex, but it moves slow. Real talk, everybody know. You wake up late with no plan, still trying to flex like a man. Pocket light like paper fan. Big talk, but you never land. Every dream slip through your hand. Built nothing, that's your brand. Trying to run, but you can't stand. Lost in place where you began. Say you real, but you just act. Every promise getting smacked. Talking loud, but you off track. Every move just playing back. Claim the front, but you the back. No direction you lack. Every hustle falling flat. That's a fact, that's a rap. Trying to shine, but you fade out. Every word full of doubt. Talk success, but you chase clout. Still don't know what life about. Moving blind with no route. Still got struggle in your mouth. Every win you talk about, never seen, just hand me down. You pretend, but it don't stick. Every scheme just a trick. Life hit you when it hit quick. Still ain't built nothing big. Call yourself king, but it's slick. More like pawn in the mix. Every dream need a fix, but you stuck in no tricks. Say you up, but you down bad. Always mad, never glad. Every plan that you had turn to dust. Gone so fast, trying to front like you last, but your future don't last. Every moment in the past, still ain't learned from the crash.
You just a slave that do what your slave master tell you to do. I don't want you, I don't need your noise. I move in silence while you chase toys. Say what you want, but it don't hit true. Every lane I'm in, I'm out of your view.
You talk loud, but your wordplay hollow. I move past you, you stuck in the shadow. Every claim you make just falls apart. I see through the act, it's cheap from the start. You chase my name like it's something to borrow, but I leave you behind like pain and sorrow. Your energy fake, I feel no spark. You lost in the light while I move in the dark.
You want my seat but can't hold the weight. Every move you make just seals your fate. I built my path, you copying trends. While I break cycles, you pretend to ascend.
You say you're up but you never rose. I see the cracks in the mask you chose. I stand on purpose, you stand on hype. I cut through noise, you just type.
You want my shine, but it don't transfer. You talk big game, but it don't occur. I walk with focus, you walk confused. I take my wins while you stay bruised. You reach for levels you never earn. Every bridge you cross is one you burned. I speak in truth, you speak in shade. I build my future while yours decay.
You chase attention, I chase success. You drown in ego, I handle stress. I move with calm, you move with rush. Every word you drop just turns to mush.
You want the crown but can't hold ground. I make real moves when you're not around. You fade in noise when I step in. I close the gap and I always win. That's why you daughter don't ever call you poor, broke dumbass.
children end up looking like you for doing good in the community, school and college and work, then we need to reset the whole system today. Cause what the system is saying is they have always lied, and it's all a setup and bullcrap. Yeah, you a deadbeat, talk loud, but the crowd don't move. Yeah, every time you drop a track, somebody change the groove. Landos is in the spotlight, trying hard to prove, but the scoreboard looking empty. What you really got to lose? Yeah, you a deadbeat. All talk, no heat, big dreams on repeat, but the record skip a beat. You a deadbeat, can't keep up with the street. Got the mic in your hand, but the rhyme game weak. Landosa said he king, where the kingdom at? Looking for the gold plaque, only finding dust and rats. Said he run the globe, man, who told you that? GPS got lost trying to find your map. You brag about a movement, where the movement go? Everybody left early from the talent show. Talking like a giant, but you moving slow. Got a rocket in the garage that refused to go. You said the crowd screaming, I don't hear a sound. Only thing echoing is your own voice around. Built a throne from cardboard, called yourself renowned. One rainstorm later, now it's melting to the ground. Got a million ideas, but they never leave the page. Always talking future while you stuck up on the stage. Trying to look wise, but you acting half your age. Like a lion with a microphone trapped inside a cage. You said you got the juice, where the evidence be? Looking in the bottle, only finding empty tea. Claim you got the keys, but forgot the lock completely. Trying to sell a dream that ain't passing quality. Every verse a marathon, still ain't crossed the line. Talking championship rings, but forgot how to shine. Looking at the clock, man, you're running out of time. Trying to climb the mountain with the broken dollar sign. You the captain of a ship that don't know where to sail. Writing victory speeches before leaving the trail. Got confidence for sale, but the product always fail. Like a postage stamp, trying hard to be the mail. You say you got supporters from the east to the west, but your biggest fan probably wearing your vest. Always talking greatness, never taking no rest. Yet the scoreboard keeps proving you're still taking the test. You a legend in your mirror, that's a wonderful thing. Every morning giving speeches like a motivational king, but the room stays silent when you start to sing. Even crickets hit mute when they hear you begin talking about a dynasty, where the banners at. Looking through the rafters, only finding spider webs. Claiming you're a shark, but you're swimming like a crab. Trying to win the race while relaxing in the lab. Got ambition on 100, execution on 2. Always got excuses when the pressure come through. Said you built an empire where the workers and crew. Looks like you in your shadow doing all that you do. Landos, take a breath, this a lyrical roast. Not a funeral service, just a warning from the host. You got heart, that's a fact, and you brag about it most. But the crown ain't official just because you made a post. Yeah, talk loud, but the crowd don't move. Every time you drop a track, somebody change the groove. Landos is in the spotlight, trying hard to prove, but the scoreboard looking empty. What you really got to lose? Yeah. You a deadbeat, all talk, no heat, big dreams on repeat, but the record skip a beat. You a deadbeat, can't keep up with the street. Got the mic in your hand, but the rhyme game weak. Pay you child support, the student loan debt. You deadbeat.
I wasn't messing with you. I was being sincere. So sincere, huh?
Step in the ring, I don't break, I just elevate. Every line heavyweight, watch the bars detonate. Try to test my pen, you gon' learn what the pen create. I don't hate, I just dominate, then I demonstrate. You talk loud, but the silence where your win stay. I built empires while you stuck on replay. Every shot you throw miss like a weak play. I turn your whole stronghold into DK. Mic check, I'm the reason your tone shake. Every verse I drop harder than earthquakes. You writing jokes, I'm carving out fake. I'm first class, you still stuck at the gate. You rap small time, I expand the horizon. My flow thunderstorm while your storms just drizzling. You chase clout, I evolve like I'm rising. Every line I spit redefine the horizon. You got these styles, I originate. motion. Your whole wave shallow, mine deep ocean. I don't compete, I control the notion. Every bar I drop your locomotion. You speak fast, but it don't mean power. I build towers in every hour. Your words crumble like weak ass flour. I bloom sharp like a steel flower. I don't pause when the pressure get heavy. You folk quick.
Pause. I'm not gonna finish this one. I'll head to the next one on this one. Okay. So let's get over there. See ya.
Yeah. Fake wanna be fruit of Islam. Yeah, you talk big, but you move so slow. All that noise, but you don't grow. Claim the throne, but you don't show. Land doses still the glow. Yeah. You brag loud, but it fade in the wind. Every comeback, you try, just pretend. Say you real, but you break and bend. I build empires, you just a fan. You chase hype, but it don't last. Living life stuck in the past. Every move you make go crash. I turn struggles into cash. You want respect, but don't earn none. Talk tough, but you never won. I shine bright like a rising sun. You stay stuck where you begun. You post talk, but it ain't deep. All your dreams you can't keep. I grind hard, never sleep. You just dig holes too steep. You loud mouth with no direction. I move smooth with pure intention. Every bar hit full compression. You stuck in your own reflection. You claim fire, but it's just smoke. Every line you spit is a joke. I stay solid, never broke. You just drift like a sinking boat. You try flex, but it fall apart. I create art straight from heart. You run circles, no real start. I've been ahead right from the start. You want fame, but skip the grind. I see vision, sharp and defined. You lost purpose, hard to find. I stay focused, one of a kind. You speak loud, but it mean less. I stay calm under success. You stay stuck in your own mess. Evolve, you just regress. You throw shade, but I still shine. Every setback still turns prime. I make future, you kill time. Every bar I drop a line. You want wins, but don't prepare. I build legacy everywhere. You just floating in thin air. I turn pressure into flare. You act tough, but it's a mask. I complete every single task. You just questions I won't ask. I move forward, never last. You chase clout, but lose the race. I set pace in every space. You just stuck in one place. Evolve with steady grace. You talk heat, but bring no flame. I build brain, you chase fame. Every loss, you always claim. I stay solid, never tame. Yeah, you are noise, no real sound. I stay lifted off the ground. You get lost when I'm around. I keep purpose tightly bound. You break easy under stress. I turn pressure into best. You just fail every test. I rise higher than the rest. You move blind with no plan. I create what others can't. You just stuck where you stand. I expand across the land. You talk big but fall small. I stand tall through it all. You just waiting for a call. I keep rising, never stall. You got words but no mic. I turn dark into light. You just wrong every fight. I keep vision locked tight. You pretend but it shows. I keep growing as it flows. You get stuck, I suppose. I keep stacking on my goals. You lose grip when it's real. I know exactly how to feel. You just fake what you deal. I make truth my main seal. You want power but it slips. I control every trip. You just talk from your lips. I stay steady in my grip. You get lost in your pride. I stay focused inside. You just run and you hide. I keep truth as my guide. You want dog, no attack. I stay forward, never back. You just fade in the black. I stay sharp on the track. You chase clout in the air. I build roots everywhere. You just lost in despair. I turn nothing nowhere. You weak link in the chain. I transform every pain. You just stuck in the same. I evolve in my lane. You make noise but it's weak. I speak power when I speak. You just fade every week. I stay peak after beat, you all talk, no reward. I stay sharp like a sword, you just break when ignored. I stay blessed and restored. You a shadow of doubt, I bring victory out. You just scream and shout, I turn losses to cloud. You don't move with no aim, I create lasting name. You just stuck in the frame, I rewrite every game. You fall short every time, I keep building my clown. You just stuck in your rhyme, I devolve every line. You got nothing to show, I keep stealing the blow. You just reap what you sow, I stay high as I go. You talk big, but you move so slow. All that noise, but you don't grow. On the throne, but you don't show. Landos is still the glow. Your name is not Muhammad. Yeah. You want the crown, but don't you act loud. But it's all just noise in the air. Talking big game, but you ain't really there. Step on the mic, but you fumble the flame. Goofy energy every time you say your name. You show up hype, then you fall off fast. Trying to build a future off a shaky past. But everybody you drop just bends and breaks. I'm the real way, you just small mistakes. You talk like a king, but you move like a pawn. I'm the sunrise hit, you the fading dawn. Everything you build just crumbles and shakes. You a comedy reel of your own mistakes. You claim you sharp, but you dull at the edge. I walk through the beat like I own that ledge. You chase the sound while I shape the sound. When I step in the booth, you just look around. You flex on the net, but it don't translate. All that fake pressure just evaporate. You write loud lines, but they don't hit hard. I turn your whole verse to a playing card. You try to stand tall, but you lean too much. Every little claim need a helping crutch. I speak with force, you just repeat your whole rap style on delete, repeat. You want that crown, but it don't feel right. I shine in the dark like city nightlight. You lose your grip every time you try. Elevate high while you wonder why. You spit for attention, I spit for truth. You chasing hype while I stay in proof. Every bar you drop just drift away. Mine stay solid like concrete stay. You loud in the comments, quiet in the booth. I built my name, you been the truth. You act like heat, but you barely warm. I'm the real storm that reshapes form. You run in circles, I break the loop. You chasing clout while I build the group. Every move you make just falls behind. I'm ahead of you in every line. You talk progression, but you stuck in gear. I move forward while you disappear. Every track you touch loses tone. I stand alone while you cloning clone. You want respect, but don't earn the space. I walk in rhythm, you lose the pace. Your whole setup look like a test gone wrong. I turn your silence into battle song. You try to shine, but you block your light. I turn your dark into pure daylight. You chase my shadow, but it don't stay. I leave you lost in your own display. You build up talk, but it don't hold weight. I break the scale every time I create. You win the trap while I'm fully formed. I stay composed while you stay warm. You want the crowd, but they pass you by. I lift the room when I walk inside. You just background, I'm the mainframe. Every verse I drop, rewrite your name. You reach for levels you can't attain. I break the rhythm and shift your lane. You want no empty, I stay full drive. You barely move, I feel alive. You talk identity but lose your core. I open doors while you hit the floor. You play pretend in the borrowed lane. I build my empire off real campaign. You try to echo but lose the sound. I make foundations that shake the ground. You want my energy, can't copy that. I snap the beat like a baseball bat. You fade on contact, I multiply. You ask for me, I define why. You chase the moment, I stretch the time. Every weak attempt gets left behind. You say you heavy, but you float away. I stay grounded in every play. You want respect, but skip the grind. I turn struggle into gold refine. You throw your words, but they don't land. I shake the white with a steady hand. You lose direction, I'm at the route. You full up question, I bring you out. You try to compete, but you miss the mark. I light the stage when it's fully dark. You build confusion, I build control. I own the rhythm, I own the soul. You speak in fragments, I speak in art. You break the circle. I break apart, you stay amused while I stay prime. I turn your silence into my time. You want the crown, but don't want the climb. I turn each second into rhyme. You fall behind with every try. I rise above and redefine the sky.
Okay, obviously on this next one here, it's not gonna be able to replay. You can look at the title of that one. You already know. So I'm gonna go on and edit this one now. Really don't need no editing. You know what I'm talking about? So that right there. Just go to the next one on that one.
Baby mama ain't with him neither. I'm daddy. You know it now, you know too. I ain't giving you nothing, you can't take my light. Talking loud in the dark, but you floating that night. Step in my lane, but you don't got the fight. Try to match my flame, but you dimming the height. You talk big energy, but it don't land. All that noise in your mouth, but you shaking in hand. Claiming you a giant, but you barely a stand. Every move you make, get erased in the sand. You chasing the crown, but you tripping on pride. Fronting like a wave, but you stuck on the tide. Say you got motion, but you frozen inside. Every story you tell got the truth that you hide. I see the flex, but it's cardboard fake. Built on loud talk and mistakes you make. You run your mouth, but it always break. Then blame everybody when your own plan shake. No receipt on the claims that you spit. All that heat, but your fire don't hit. Try to spark up the room, but it don't even lit. You a flicker in the wind that forgets how to sit. I move silent, no need for a show. Perform for attention, I let it all go. You chasing applause like you don't even know. Real ones don't beg, they just let it grow. Every step that you take got a crack in the flow. You knocking on doors that don't open no more. I'm built from the grind, you built from the law. You write your own myth, but it's falling apart. Say you untouchable, I seen through that claim. Every bar that you drop don't carry no flame. You call it a win, but it look like a shame. Like playing a game, but you losing the aim. You loud in the room, but it empty in tone. Talking like a king, but you still on your phone. No throne, no crown, just a sea made of foam. And the second I step in, you already gone. I ain't giving you nothing, you can't take my light. Talking loud in the dark, but you folding at night. Step in my lane, but you don't got the fight. Try to match my flame, but you dimming the light. Your baby mama sucking my dick.
Okay, let me edit this one too. They don't know the half. All right, so where we at?
Yeah. You a living lie. Yeah, yeah, you a living lie. Why you smiling like that, acting all high and free? Lane doses in the mirror, but you ain't what you claim to be. Grinning on your face, but your story moving slow. Talking big game, but everybody already know. You laughing loud, but it don't hit like gold. Just noise in the room with a story been told. Yeah. Story been told. Yeah. You step in the room like you on the whole sound, but your energy shaky every time you come around. Smiling too much like you hiding the stress, but your whole little hustle look like secondhand mess. You talk innovation, but it never takes shape. Every big dream of yours slipping out the gate. You post up bold, but it don't hold weight. Like empty plate dinners on a broke down date. You say you the truth, but the mirror don't agree. Just a faded reflection of who you wanna be. Laughing at problems like they not closing in, but your confidence cracks every time it be again. You claim you the wave, but the tide don't rise. It's a still water stare in your own disguise. Trying to flex light, but it don't shine far. More like broken glow from a dying star. You moving loud, but the motion ain't clean. Like a half-built vision stuck in between. Smiling in chaos like it all alright, but your peace run thin every long night. You got ideas, but they scattered and loose. Like words with no meaning hanging off a noose. You chase applause, but it never stay long. Just echoes fading from a half-made song. You act unbothered, but it's all for show. Like cracked foundation under soft snow. Every step forward feel 2 steps back. Like ambition slipping off a broken track. You talk success, but it died your name. Like a door that closed when you walk in the frame. You laugh at doubt, but it laughs back too. Because everything you plan never follow through. You shine in captions, but dim in real space. Like filtered truth on a tired face. Smiling too wide, but it's forced in tight. Like borrowed confidence in a losing fight. You build up hype, but it crumble fast. Like sandcastle dreams that don't never last. You reach for a high, but you stuck mid-fall. Like a painted hero on a crack wall. You think you the moment, but the moment passed. Like smoke in the wind, disappearing fast. You chasing attention, but it slip your grip. Like water through fingers on a sinking ship. You talk big energy, but it don't translate. Like a locked door on a promise gate. You bring that pressure like it can't break you down, but it already did, just don't make a sound. You act like king, but the crown don't fit. Like a throne built wrong that you barely sit. Every move you make got a question mark. Like a bright idea lost in the dark. You laugh at critics like they don't matter much, but their words still linger, still got a touch. Smiling through tension like it's all a game, but the scoreboard tells a different name. You flex your journey, but it's half so lies. Like a movie missing all the rides. You paint yourself bold, but the colors fade. Like shortcuts taken in a shallow tray. You say you rising, but you stuck in place. Like a stalled engine in a crowded space. Smiling through chaos like it's all okay. With your foundation slipping day by day. You talk control, but it's slipping through. Like broken plans you never push through. You act composed, but it's in disguise. Like cracked glass behind tired eyes. You front like pressure don't bother you none. But you counting losses when the day is done. Smiling too hard like you master pain. But the storm inside still brings the rain. You chase respect, but it don't come near. Like distant echoes, nobody here. You claim the spotlight, but it dim your shine. Like borrowed light on a broken line. You talk ambition, but it stalls midair. Like half-formed dreams that go nowhere. You grin that doubt like it won't return. But every setback is a lesson learned. You act like legend, but it's all pretend. Like unfinished stories that never end. Smiling too much like it's part of the plan. But even your shadow don't understand. You step with pride, but it shakes inside. Like confidence built on a shifting tide. You say you solid, but it's paper thin. Like a battle lost before it began. Yeah. You front like motion, but you barely move. Like stuck in rhythm with nothing to prove. Smiling through noise, but it don't align. Like broken records stuck in rewind. You claim you focus, but you scatter fast. Like future visions that never last. You laugh it off like it's all a joke, but your own ambition starts to choke. You talk extension, but you stay confined. Like open doors you never find. Smiling like winner, but it's all facade. Like stage performance under applause. You act unshaken, but it's easy to see the cracks showing through your whole identity. You keep that grin like it saves your face, but it can't fix what time erased. That's why you don't see your daughters on Father's Day.
Yeah. You over 3 years with no sex? Yeah, right. You lying piece of crack. Yeah, you talk big, but the mirror don't lie. All that noise in your mouth, but it don't get you high. Lazy steps, same flex, but you barely try. And the story of you, even truth, that's why. Lando's just showing up loud, but the work stay thin. Same old loop, no new grind, just recycle, spin. Acting like a champ, but you don't never win. All that bravado fade when the doubt creeps in. You type like a king, but you move like a ghost. Bragging in the chat, but you missing the most. Every claim you toast ends up burnt like toast. Now your own own hype, can't even host. Yeah. Said you got fire, but it flickers and dies. All that smoke you blowing just covering lies. Looking for applause, but nobody replies. Even your echo stop returning your cries. You build up dreams and you tear them apart. Blame the world outside, but it starts in your heart. You play the main role, but forget the art. Whole story falling before it can start. You call it hustle, but it's more like delay. Tomorrow's your anthem, not today. Every plan you sketch just fades away. Same empty stage where your ideas lay. You want respect, but you skip the grind. Looking for a goal, but you leave the mind. Every excuse you give sounds well designed, but it never moves you a single line. You talk about greatness like it's already yours, but greatness don't come through closed doors. You wait for the wave, but ignore the shore. Then wonder why your life feels poor. Your confidence loud, but your effort is low. You want the crown, but refuse to grow. Plant no seeds, but expect to show. Then get mad when nothing won't show. You stand in the light, but avoid the heat. Talk about wins, but skip the feet. Every promise you make incomplete, like unfinished songs on repeat. You act like the boss, but avoid the work. Hide from the pressure, dodge every jerk. But success don't follow where you lurk. It only respects the ones who exert. Your vision blurry, but your ego sharp. You play the notes, but miss the heart. Every ambition fades in the dark. No fire left to leave a mark. You chase attention, but lose the thread. Living off words that you never said. Walking in circles inside your head. Dreams half alive, mostly dead. You claim you different, but the pattern the same. Different excuses, same old game. Pointing fingers, but dodging blame. Trying to build, but forgetting the frame. You move like cars while the world run fast. Living in moments that never last. Future ahead, but you stuck in the past. Wondering why, nothing you ask. You got potential, but it never deploys. Drowning in noise that you yourself deploy. Confusing struggle with lack of joy, but you the one that you destroy. You speak on power, but avoid control. Digging shallow where you could go ho. Trading purpose just to feel whole, but never filling your own role. You write your story, then leave it blank. Blaming the tank when you never sank. Pointing at others, but missing the rank. Every effort you skip, you think. You want applause, but skip the stage. Live like a page without a page. Trapped in a cycle you never engage. Locked in a self-built cage. You call it wisdom, but it's just noise. Chasing validation like it's a toy. Breaking your focus just to enjoy moments that slowly decoy. You stand tall, but lean on doubt. Speak on strength, but run from clout. Every answer you try to shout gets lost before it comes out. You build a name and forget the cost. Every win you chase already lost. Counting gains but ignoring the loss. Till every bridge you cross is a cross. You claim control but drift and breeze. No firm ground beneath your knees. Begging for change but stuck in freeze. Waiting on life to appease. You wear ambition like borrowed clothes, but it never fits, everybody knows. Every direction your energy goes ends up where nobody grows. You talk sharp but act up. Free your head, but your hands stay numb. Tryna rock, but the sound stay full of empty words that pull them pull. You think you lead it, but you follow fear. Every step forward disappears. Dreams get loud, then shift to tears. Echoes fade in your ears. You chase success, but miss the climb. Always running out of time. Rhymes on repeat, no real prime. Stuck in the loop, stuck in the mind. You want the throne, but skip the fight. Hide in shadows from your own light. Every wrong feels like it's right. Till your day turns into night. You speak on legacy, but skip the bill. All your energy is spilled. Every promise left unfulfilled. Every ambition slowly killed. Yeah, you talk big, but the mirror don't lie. Yeah, you talk big, big, big. Yeah, you talk big, but the mirror don't lie. All that noise in your mouth, but it don't get you high. Lazy steps, same flex, but you barely try. Your story, you even truth, that's why. You alcoholic and smoke cigarettes. Sorry, it's busted. Sorry, it's busted. Yeah, you want the You want the throne, but skip the fight. Hiding shadows from your own light. Every wrong feels like it's right. Till your day turns into night. You over 3 years with no sex. Yeah, right. You lying piece of crap. Yeah, you talk big, but the mirror don't lie. All that noise in your mouth, but it don't get you high. Lazy steps ain't flex, but you barely try. In the story of you, even true, that's why. Landos is showing up loud, but the work stay thin. Same old loop, no new grind, just recycle, spin. Acting like a champ, but you don't ever win. All that bravado fade when the doubt creeps in. You type like a king, but you move like a ghost. Bragging in the chat, but you're missing the most. Every claim you toast ends up burnt like toast. Now your own hype can't even host. Said you got fire, but the flickers and dies. All that smoke you blowing just covering lies. Looking for applause, but nobody replies. Even your echo stop returning your cries. You build up dreams, then you tear them apart. Blame the world outside, but it starts in your heart. You play the main goal, but forget the art. Whole story falling before it can start. You call it hustle, but it's more like delay. Tomorrow's your anthem, not today. Every plane you sketch just fades away. Same empty stage where your eye gets late. You want respect, but you skip the grind. Looking for gold, but you leave the mine. Every excuse you give sounds well designed, but it never moves you a single line. You talk about greatness like it's already yours, but greatness don't come through closed doors. You wait for the way, but ignore the shores. Then wonder why your life feels poor. Say you got fire, but the flickers and dies. All that smoke you blowing just covering lies. Looking for applause, but nobody replies. Even your echoes stop returning your cries. You build up dreams, then you tear them apart. Blame the world outside, but it starts in your heart. You play the main role, but forget the art. Whole story falling before it can start. You call it hustle, but it's more like delay. Tomorrow's your anthem, not today. She didn't tell you. You like Jenny, huh? Well, I'm the one tapping that ass. And I don't have to marry to do it. Yeah, you talk big, but it don't add up when the lights go dim.
I'll have to edit that one too. All right, let's go back over here. See what we got. That's the tough skin for something like this. See what I'm saying? But, keep rolling.
Step in the ring, yeah. Step in the ring and get real when I speak. No crown for the weak, only kings on the beat. Fresh in the air when I rise to compete. I don't back down, I just make defeat repeat. Step in the ring, no room for disguise. Every week intention get exposed in my lines. I don't chase validation, I sharpen my grind. While you play catch up, I redesign time. You talk big motion, but your moves don't align. All that loud ambition, but you fall out of time. Claiming you away, but you barely hit tide. I bring the whole ocean when I step in the ride. Every ball you drop it recycled and thin like you chasing the title. You'll never win. I sharpen my focus, you sharpen excuses. I build from the pain while you build illusions. You rap like an echo in an empty room. I rap like a storm bringing pressure and doom. No delay in my climb, I'm direct with intent. You circle the block while I break through the fence. You talk about grind, but don't know the weight. I carry real battles, you imitate fate. Every word that I lay got precision and bite. You'll drift in the air with no power or height. I don't need applause, I just move with control. You chasing attention, I'm chasing the goal. Difference is distance and hustle in mind. You stuck in the moment, I'm ahead of the line. We build on emotion, I build on the truth. You losing the details, I sharpen the proof. Every step that I take got a reason inside. You take random chances and hope you survive. I hear what you say, but it don't hit hard. Like playing chess match with half of the cards. I see every angle before it unfolds. You guessing your path while I break the code. You run out of breath trying to match my pace. I don't need a rush, I control the space. Every bar I deliver got weight and design. You're spade in the air like weak little lines. You want the spotlight but can't hold the flame. I step in the fire and never feel pain. Pressure don't break me, it sharpens the steel. You been in the moment, I stay too real. I study to
love the applause. I fix every crap while you pause and applaud. That difference in focus is costing you ground. While you chasing hype, I'm building the sound. You talk like a leader, but follow the noise. I silence the room when I raise my voice. Every move calculated, no random escape. You fall into patterns you never reshape. I don't need validation to know what I am. You build your whole image on shaky demands. I stand on a base that won't ever collapse. You chasing approval that never lasts. You watch every moment, I master the pace. You losing the crowd, I dominate space. Every step that I take is controlled in a line. You running in circles inside of your mind. I see through the effort you try to disguise. You playing a role, but it don't feel alive. I speak with intent, every line got a soul. You just trying to fit in a story you stole. You aim for the top, but don't build from the ground. I rise from the bottom and hold it down. That difference in origin shows in the sound. You float on the surface, I go underground. I don't need a shout to prove I'm ahead. My silence alone got more weight than you said. Every move I made got purpose and tone. You loud in the moment, but weak when alone. You chase validation, I chase elevation. You stuck in a loop, I'm building rotation. Every turn that I take leads further, yeah. You repeat the same steps while I rewrite the thread. Yeah. I build in silence while you seek applause. I fix every weakness, you pause and withdraw. That's difference in mindset, that's difference in drive. I sharpen my purpose while you just survive. You copy momentum, I generate force. You follow the trail, I change the course. Every direction I choose got intent in the frame. You chasing the echo of someone else's name. You want the finish, but I skip the start. I build every piece like a work of art. No gaps in my structure, no cracks in my line. You rush in the moment while I redefine. I speak with authority, calm and precise. You gamble your future on momentary hype. Every decision I make, got vision inside. You chasing the wave while I ride the tide. You want the victory, but not the pain. I embrace the pressure, I learn from the strain. Every scar that I carry is part of my rise. You run from the truth that I realize. I don't compete for attention or fame. I redefine standards, I don't play the game. You stuck in the loop of trying to prove I already moved, now nothing to lose. So step in the ring if you ready to test. But understand pressure will expose the rest. I don't need mercy, I don't need debate. I let the work speak and seal your fate.
All right, we got one more to go, and then I just dropped we just dropped a new video sound visualizer over there on Landosha, so you can check those out, see how many been dropped since the last time we've been over there, and we'll go from there. Oh, it's 12 o'clock now. We still rolling, so shoot, after this song, I guess we'll go over there for a second or so. We already passed the time on this one album, but okay, let's go. We ain't even listened to the whole thing. You know what I'm talking about? So let's keep going. Last one for this album, Roasted. Okay.
You a sorry ass buster.
Well, that ends that one. Okay, because we're not doing that over here. Okay. And we can go on over here to this one on the site now. And I just seen it pull up. I think that was one a song I liked. Yeah, I'll pull it up. All right. Yeah, it's on now. So it's
ride, hustle with my back.
See if I can get it from the beginning. Okay. Okay, so here's the premiere of it right here. Let's get it.
I feel fresh like a breeze in the spring. Got the new kicks on, hit the vibes that I bring. I feel fresh, every day's a new scene. Living life in the moment, yeah, you know what I mean. I feel fresh like a breeze in the spring. Got the new kicks on, hit the vibes that I bring. Stepping in the game, fresh kicks, new fit. Got my sight on the prize, never going to quit. Got my team by my side, we ready for the ride. Hustle with my veins, no place to hide. City lights flashing, we're chasing dreams. Running through the night like it's all we need. Every corner turn, Every bridge burned, lessons learned hard, now it's time to earn. Climbing up the ladder, yeah, we reaching heights. From the bottom to the top, we shining bright. Never backing down, never taking flight. In the middle of the fight, we the spotlight. Stacking up the paper, making moves so slick. Got the haters in the rear, watching us vanish quick. In the lab, cooking heat, got the mix so sweet. Drop a track, make them bounce, feel the beat in the streets. Hustle in my blood, grinding every day, turning.
Okay, so that's that one. Let's go over here and check out what else is over here. You can always come over and check them all out. Okay, what we got? Since we ain't been over here, let's see this one can pop up. Okay, Diamonds and Pearls one day ago. Let's check this out for a minute.
Yo, they say diamonds and pearls, but I'm priceless. My worth ain't defined by material niceness. I'm the source, the creator, the spark of the light. Built on freedom, justice, equality, what's right. You taste the glitter, I'm the gold in the mind. While you're wasting your time, I'm living divine. Follow the laws of most high. I rise, test it, you won't, but you're testing your lies. I bring the value made witches come alive, but you struck in the lose, you barely survive. Material gains, they fade and they pass, but my righteous ways, I'm built by the last. Freedom, my currency, justice, my creed, equality, the standard, I'm planting the seed. When you're stuck in the now, I'm already ahead, and the hereafter living free, no need to be led. So you wanna test me, please step in line. But you know you're just wasting your own damn time. I'm a soldier of truth, you can't handle tough fact. While you're playing these games, I'm laying deep tracks. I'm the blueprint, the essence, the root of my worth. You chase a paper, I'm the reason for your birth. Righteous living, that's my crown, that's my pride. You can't buy what I got, it's the most ice God. You're flexing diamonds, I ain't flexing my soul. Your wealth is hollow, I'm rich and I'm so whole. Every test you throw, I shadow with ease. I'm the one bringing value, y'all just wanna be. Wasted time on test, you ain't got a clue. Your judgment's flawed, your perspectives are screwed. Catch up if you can, but you lag it behind. Already in paradise, free in my mind. Material chains can't hold me down. My worth is eternal, where my righteous God crown. I'm beyond your reach, I'm in the realm of divine. While you hustle for scraps, I'm already crossed the line.
Okay, we're getting up there. We're getting up there on this one. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so let's go back here and see what we got. Curious. Let's check this one out.
I'm curious, yeah, I like how she roll when she roll, 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 roll. I'm curious, yeah, I like how she roll when she roll, 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 roll. Yo, I see that in the crowd, got me feeling kinda loud. She from Venezuela, yeah, she stand out from crowds, girls like a melody, hips like a symphony. Got me pounding, the story was her mystery. I sparkle like the stars, hair flowing in the breeze, body so enchanting, got me down on my knees. She got the Latin flavor, salsa in a step. Every move she makes got me lost in the depths. From gold rockers to the black, she breaking all the rules. Gotta know her name, she's the queen. I'm no fool. Her smiles like the sunshine, her laughs like a song. Every time she's there, I feel like I belong. Got me asking questions, wanna know her desires. What's her favorite dream? What fuels her fires? Is she into romance or just stuff for a thrill? Got me guessing about her like Cassie. She's got that beauty, yeah, it's more than your skin. Gotta dive deep to see what's inside of her grin.
Okay, okay. Let's get in there too. Okay. See what else over here. Oh, yeah. It don't rain down from no sky, baby, but it comes with a fee. If you wanna be rich, you gotta want me. Ain't no fairy tales, all those lies. Ain't no make believe, ain't no Disneyland, ain't none of that. Ain't no princesses out there pop out there nowhere.
If you want the money, girl, you gotta want me. Ain't no cash flowing if you rollin' with a G. I see your honor shine, yeah, you want that speed, but you get the green, you gotta get close to me. Flashing diamonds and gold, that's what you wanna see. But the truth, baby girl, it ain't free. I'm the man with the plan, got the key to the sea. Wanna dive in deep, then you gotta ride with me. Looking fine in that dress, you got that style. But to live this life, you gotta walk that mile. Ain't no halfway in, it's all or denial. You want the richest girl, then show me that smile. Whispers in your ear, promises sweet. But remember, baby, the game ain't discreet. Wanna be my queen, you gotta bring the heat. Hold it down from the crown, take a seat. Money ain't a thing, but loyalty's the fee. Wanna swim in the wealth, then dive in with me. No room for playing game, girl, you gotta see. To make it rain, you gotta stand by a G. Lip gloss and popping, yeah, you looking fly. But that bling you want, it don't fall from the sky. Gotta ride this wave, no need to ask why. Together we can shine, girl, don't be shy. Stack.
All right, that's all right. We do it. Rehearse about 2 or 3 times. We get it real smooth, straight, laid down, no doubt. Okay, let's see what else we got here. All these really is a lot of these just first drafts. I ain't even getting a rehearsal going over and over again. I know how to do it, but what's the use of doing all that when you have to have your stuff totally professionally done in certain ways? But they got apps and stuff that I knew pretty much they would come out. I knew they would come out with apps that can do all that stuff in time. Hold on, my cousin is calling now. What's going on, Cuzzo? You live on my YouTube right now. We on live right now. What, I'm doing all right. What's going on with you?
Nothing, man. Chilling, man. Taking it easy. It's another day, man. Did my little share shit, man. See the picture of what I did. How you been on?
Oh, I'm holding up, man, and ain't nothing new to it. You know how they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ain't surprised by none of the things they do. I'm just over here doing what I can do. Yeah, I'm doing what I can do. I don't know about doing what they can do, but I'm doing what I can do.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
you on YouTube.
I'm doing my new show rather, B.E.P Black Entertainment Podcast. Displaying my music on here since I got so much music now. I'm just displaying my music for a couple of hours on my YouTube, and then I'm working on getting it, building it on up to putting news on here, daily news, surrounding news, things going on in the world, things of that nature. You know how Charlemagne the God and them be doing their podcasts and things of that nature. Just getting back out here on here since I ain't been on since they took it away from me before the vaccine thing popped off because they ain't want all that information on YouTube at the time. But I ain't tripping about it. But I'm back on here. I ain't putting all the stuff that I would put on YouTube. So if they don't want it on here, I don't put it on here. There's other apps and applications I can put it on. So I ain't tripping. I'm pretty much going with the music that they cleared on here, and I'm gonna leave it like that.
Have you made some money off YouTube?
Back in the day, yeah, a little bit, but like I said, I have to build it back up and things of that nature. I was at uh, my other site. I wasn't even trying to monetize it until I got to a point of monetizing. Then they took that one off and all the branches. So they took about four, five different channels. Then they tried to take my Yahoo and my Gmail from me at the same time. I didn't know they could do all that, but you see who affiliated with who when they do things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Them bad boys straight trying to scorch me, scorch me off the whole goddamn media. You know, because I the information I was bringing, as far as on this vaccine and things of that nature. But we see where the vaccine's at today. But we ain't gonna go into it. But yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, you gotta talk about stuff, you know, talk about deep stuff. And I mean, sometimes I've seen a guy, he just driving around the city, he show the city, and he talk while he's driving around the city. And that's something you can do when you ain't showing your face or whatever, but you kind of spit what you want to spit, and people listen to speak. And he does that on the radio, and he gets paid off of that. And I was thinking, that's a cool way. There's no time wrong with just showing your face and talking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Working. But he drive around the city of in Philadelphia or something. He drive around that, but you can drive around Houston, Texas. You drive around from Houston, Texas. While you talking, you telling me, explaining this shit and deep stuff, having conversation. And that's interesting because it ain't in Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't in Texas where you at. But they get to see what, you know what I'm saying, the certain shit that you see every day while you talking instead of looking in your face and looking at you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I had to rebuild my vehicles back up because I was letting Hispanics work on my vehicles and they was over there breaking them and messing them up. You know what I'm talking about?
Them vehicles is old. Listen, I'm thinking of these vehicles. You go to uh, the tow company auctions and police auctions. That's how you get vehicles for a couple thousand. People get locked up. They got warrants. So you got a warrant. You get pulled over. They tow your car. Take you to jail for the warrant. You go to jail for 30 days. You can't afford to get it out. That's how you get cars. You get that car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can. I know how to do that too. Yep, yep. That is definitely possible
Yeah.
for sure.
That police auctions and them towing companies, they have returning cars. People just left out there and stuff.
Yep, that's true. All right, that's my cousin from Flint Town. All right. So with that being stated, family, let me see. Was it another? Okay, we got one more. The Purge Part 3. We'll let this one go for a minute. See what's going on.
How you say your name, Young Mooski? In the night we rise, it's time to surge. Lights out, no mercy, it's the purge. Mask on, hearts cold, we emerge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but no, that's where you get your vehicles from, man. It's towing companies. 'Cause they have abandoned cars that people that couldn't pay to get out of towing. Like I said, for whatever reason. And what I do, I take the car when I buy the car, I send it straight to the dealership where it comes from. The dealership it costs $160, $180. They're gonna tell you everything is wrong with it. And then I buy all the parts I need off of Amazon or I buy them off of carparts.com. Then I have somebody fix it. You go to
Okay.
the dealership, you gotta take it once you buy the car from the auction, you send it to the dealership. You're gonna charge you another 165 or 170 to give it a diagnostic, but it's going to the dealership, so they're gonna be able to know everything is wrong with that car. They're gonna tell you everything is wrong with it. You act like you're gonna let them fix it. They're gonna tell you, oh, I did $10 to fix it. But you just buy the parts off of Amazon or you buy it off of carparts.com, and then you have somebody else put all the parts on, and that's how you fix it. I've been doing that for years.
Okay. Sounds good. Sound like a plan.
Yeah, that's what you do when you're trying to get another car. Don't go
Okay.
to no dealership and get no car, no. Don't do none of that. Just do a few grand, go to one of them motherfucking, like I told you. Tow companies have all kind of cars. People be in high speed chasing with the police. They've been and left their car on the side of the highway. Really don't know what's wrong with it. Women give up on cars all the time because they go to people that can't fix them. You gotta have a mechanic though. You gotta get you a mechanic to know how to work on cars. And you go to the dealership, so the dealership can tell you everything that's wrong with it. So the mechanic, you don't go to the mechanic because he ain't gonna know what's wrong. He might try to diagnose it, but the dealership gonna tell you everything that's wrong with it. Even
Mm.
though it costs $180, I know that's a lot of money, but still, they're gonna tell you everything that's really wrong with it. The motherfucker that's on the mechanic, oh, this might be wrong with that, and you fix that, and that thing is still fucking up. Go to the, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, you're right. You know that 180 is not a lot of money to me. But I always did that with the mechanic. I let them diagnose it. But I never think about just taking it to the dealership and let them diagnose it because they are the ones that created
The
the
dealer got all everything for that car.
yeah.
They made the car. They gonna tell you
Hmm.
everything is wrong. Fuck that mechanic. I don't
Hmm.
even fuck with the mechanic. When I buy a car for auction, I take it to the dealership. If it ain't working right, the dealership gonna tell you everything. They got a special machine for that car. It's gonna tell you everything is wrong with it. Like I said, you order the parts off or online or off carparts.com or rockauto.com. And then shit. After you buy the parts for like a third of the price, then you have your man put them on. And that's how I do it, man. I just get a mechanic. The mechanic can't really diagnose it because they can't diagnose. Every car is different. The dealership gonna tell you everything is wrong with that car. They got the machines that hook up to that special car. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
The mechanic can't tell you. He gonna, well, it might be this, it might be that. Go to that dealership, pay that 170 or whatever. You gonna know everything that's wrong with your car. So you just go order your parts offline and then fix that in church. It's gonna be cool. Trust me.
Yeah, I usually take it to like Midas, where them white boys at, or some higher price mechanics. But you're right, the
Yeah.
dealership will know everything
Yeah, the
because
dealership
most of
gonna
them
know
don't even have
everything,
those
bro.
vehicles all the time. But the
They gonna
dealership
tell you
have them all the
everything.
time.
They gonna charge you a high price to fix it. You don't let them fix it. You just go
Hmm.
on them to get you a list of material you need. You can go buy the material offline and let somebody else fix it. They solve the problem for you. You just can't afford to pay them 500 to put on those brakes and my man can put them on for $50. You know?
I think I didn't go back to the dealership because I did go to the dealership with the white car, and them bad boys said they couldn't fix it as far as the uh, motor, and then they put a little old battery in there and took my battery out. And then I said, well, my battery that goes in it. They took that out and charged me for something I ain't need. And then they ain't even pay. They haven't paid me my money back to this date over there in Dallas Dodge. Now I'm thinking about it. But yeah, if I'm gonna mess with any dealer, far as with Dodges, this would be the one down in Arlington because that one over there in Dallas, them bad boys ain't nothing but some thieves. They owe me some hundreds. Owe me hundreds of dollars to this day. It's a lot of people owe me money. You know what I'm talking about? I know you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, them bad boys owe me money.
You're doing it wrong. I had to learn too. You have to pay that 170. They're gonna you go. I just want to diagnose on everything that's wrong with it. They're gonna put it up in here. They're gonna tell you everything that's wrong with it. And then you buy the parts offline for cheap. You don't go to AutoZone. AutoZone charges too much for parts. You know
Yeah.
them parts. Buy them offline or buy them off somebody that got a junk car. Go get the part that you need off their car, and then that's how you do it, man. That's how you fix it. I just get like 10 cars.
Okay.
You know,
Hmm.
that's the cheapest way to do it. But it's at 170, motherfucker. I don't know if you pay that. When you go to another nigga, or it might be this, it might be this
Yeah,
to
you're
fix
gonna
it.
pay more than that. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
yeah, ain't the right thing to
you
fix
don't really
anyway.
know.
Hmm.
Yeah, but the dealership got the machines that hook up to that specific car and tell you everything wrong with that specific car.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then you don't, after you get that, you go buy the parts and have them fix it yourself, man. That's the way. It's simple. You
Hmm.
know, I had to learn that. Once I learned that, I've been cool ever since. I get them cars from the auction. They messing up. I got to I tow them straight to the dealership. I got to tow them straight to the dealership. They just want to this, that, and I tow them home, buy all the parts, and have somebody fix, have my mechanic fix that shit. And I
Vroom.
be good
Hmm. Yeah.
every time. You know, it's your sister or your sister from.
Yeah, I was just texting her today. She doing all right. She asked me to what was that today this morning because I've been up since 6 o'clock yesterday. I ain't have a 3 4 hours sleep, but yeah, she texted me about an image I had made of her son with BC Music on. I was telling her that I produced that because he will always be a part of the legacy, as far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm around. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let whoever did whatever they did and feel the way whatever they felt about my nephew uh, take his image or of doing good for other people with his image being out there. So he's gonna always be a part of VC music. That's why I did it. Yeah, I understand.
Family ain't the same out here, man. They ain't on shit. They can't help them with nothing. You loan them some money, they don't even pay you back the money you loan them. It's like I can't even really fuck with family no more, man.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers they don't understand. Like, damn, pay me back the money. You can always get loans from. But if you don't pay me back, I can't fuck with you no more. They
Mm.
just that's just the new generation on. So I don't got nothing for them. But information, they called me, I talked to them, but I don't fuck with people no more. I fuck with a few people, bro. So
Yeah.
they got older, and as you get older, you gonna realize the only person you can depend on is your motherfucking self.
Hmm.
So why is I'm hanging with other people that can't help me and do nothing? And why is I'm putting my attention and energy towards them? I don't need to do it no more. I put my energy towards what I'm trying to build and what I'm trying to do, and that's it. Other people, whatever they got going on, cool. I wish you the best, but I gotta work on me. I can't work on nobody else's thinking. Man. I gotta get my shit set, cause shit in a minute, 50, you gonna be 60 in a minute, you know.
Hmm.
Ain't nobody coming to take care of you, bro. I just say my mom, I was telling my mom, like, man, just did everything you're supposed to do for your kids. So talking about people don't come and check on you and shit, but you ain't come check on your kids and shit when they was little. So why would you think somebody gonna come check on you? You ain't got no money to give them. People not coming to check on you if you ain't got no money to give them, man. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like you ain't gave them no money in the past. Why they gonna come check on you? Why they gonna be like, let me go check on my grandma? She helped me get a car. Like you ain't never did nothing for nobody. Why somebody just gonna come check on you? People living their own life. So don't expect that when you get older, man. Don't expect your kids and nobody to come check on you. You need to get yourself and get your life in check. So when you get older, your expenses where you can handle them, and you got enough money to do all that. Don't put yourself in a position where you're depending on somebody else to take care of you. You're gonna be fucked up. I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers are not finna do it. They gonna be like, man, I got my own life. They never legal shit. And that's just what it is.
Interesting.
You gotta prepare yourself for that. You my same age.
Hold up, man. Somebody else calling. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, who is this? Who is this calling? Are you there?
It's still me, man.
You call these iPhones, man. I guess they link together or something.
Not anybody else, but to get yourself prepared, man. When you get 60, you run out of energy, you know. That's what a lot of people don't understand. When you get 60, you're not gonna have all that energy. So get your expenses or whatever you need to do. You're trying to buy a house or land or whatever you're trying to do, get that together in the next 10 years, man. Because you ain't gonna be able to depend on people. Don't fall short. You gotta come, all right, you got no money, let's get it. Motherfuckers gonna be like, man, where you was at? I'm just letting you know. Be ready for that, man. Your shit in order. So you gonna be taken care of that. That's what I've been working on.
Yeah.
Building my shit up. So when I get older, I'm sitting, if I'm just sitting right here, or if I go somewhere else, my shit gonna be in order. I don't need nobody. I ain't counting on my kids to come over here and take care of me.
Yeah, I understand. For sure.
Yeah. Don't fall short of that. Because I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be disappointed. Because I'm seeing, like I said, my mom, she was saying, so when I was like, Mom, you gotta think about it. When I was young, you were never really here. You came back here, so you expect people to take care of you when you ain't take care of him. How the fuck that's supposed to work?
Well, I ain't planning for nobody to take care of me, far as I'm concerned. I'm going out bearing my sword. You know what I'm talking about. And far as what I leave behind is going to help take care of them and my grandchildren and great grandchildren, things of that nature. That's what I'm building. Far as I go, where it goes here with
That's
me.
it. That's what you're supposed
Mhm.
to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm building my shit up. That's it. Buying real estate and shit. Y'all be like, I'm gonna live off this till I'm gone, but when I'm gone, y'all can have it and do whatever y'all want to do with it. But right now, it's for me to live off of. I mean, y'all, you know, but I'm not depending on nobody gonna take care of me because it's not happening. So
Yeah, I'm just not gonna be like some of my uncles that I talked to back in the past before they passed away. I said, "You gonna leave something for your children?" And they like, heck no, I ain't. They grown as hell. They can do for themselves. I'm like, man, you ain't gonna leave no wheel, house, or cars, and stuff. They wasn't thinking about it, man. I ain't gonna say no names, but yeah, I had that conversation with a couple of them. I'm saying? And it was kind of shocking how they thought about it, but I can understand in some ways. But I'm not thinking in that manner. Supposed to leave generational wealth for your children and grandchildren. You're supposed to do as much as you possibly can for your children and your grandchildren and children before that's not even here, that's not haven't been even born yet. And not just them. If you can reach out and help your cousins and your nieces and nephews, that's why I did that the Sower Show for so long. I was reading those books out and giving them all that knowledge, not just for my. I started out with just my daughters, but it started reaching out to all the children that was around me. I done helped raise a lot of children up, not just my own, but all the children that's been around me for the last 16 years. I've helped raise, and the women, children that's been around me, I've helped raise with them books. Them books wasn't just read to be read. Them books had numbers and views on them because they was being used. They was gaining knowledge from them. And that's why they took my one of the reason they took my channel off before we had that lockdown. Going to lockdown with that much knowledge on a person's channel, and they can just zone in. It's they coming out way more higher knowledge when they went into the lockdown. But you got them out here giving the knowledge out today, but they wasn't doing it as much as they was doing it back then. A lot of stuff they were saying, I was talking about, and we was talking about on the corners and in the streets selling the papers and things of that nature, calling us crazy. They talking about on YouTube's all over the globe now. A lot of stuff that we didn't even go into, they are bearing witness to it and showing the facts and the proof, let alone videos on a lot of that stuff today, which they would say was over their head back in the day. So it's all for a good thing and beautiful thing. I ain't tripping about it.
Yeah, yeah, that's it, man. You say you get in your golden years, man. You know, I've been, a lot of people get past and they treat you, man. They be stressed out.
I don't think I even look like it. I'm looking at myself now. I'm looking at. I still look like if I put my picture from my college picture where I had the bow tie on and the cap and gown on. Shoot, I still look about the. I still look the same as that bad boy. Looking at myself right now.
In your eyes, but you still great, man. Still great.
Yeah, but I'm also noticing there's a lot of youth dying at an early age, especially this year, um, and they ain't no rappers either. So I'm seeing that age ain't really got nothing to do with it in this time period, especially with all these drugs and things going on, and all this pressure and things going on out here with the flip of the world, okay, to the guys from Satan. So the age ain't really too much got to do with nothing at this point. Bad boys ain't even making it to see 40s. Bad boys ain't even making it to see 30. I may be my age, but to me, their age may be 10. My age may be 10 to them. My They may be about to hit the grave next year. You know what I'm talking about? And they 23. You see what I'm saying? So age ain't really on it today. It's about being guided in the right direction to live a longer life. The With the life-giving teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, as far as giving to us, the black man and woman here in America, I'm think I'm doing pretty good compared to other people with their prophets, which I study their prophets as well in their books as well for guidance to live a long life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being favoritism. I'm only listening or reading mine or studying mine. I ain't listening to yours. I'm listening to all of them. I'm reading up on all of them. I'm studying all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I can live a longer and lasting life instead of listening to somebody on here the street that's about to die or already been dead or died rather, or about to be locked up and going headed toward a grave. I'm not listening and following no crap like that. You know what I'm saying? They come you some of people some of these people listen to people that's in a worse condition, in a better condition than they in. They in hell listening to people in hell. How can you be in hell and get on YouTube and listen to drama and people cussing and dog biting and giving ain't no kind of light coming up out of it, and you in a hella condition all day. You give all your energy to something like that, and then you do it not just one day, you do it all week, you do it all month, you do it all year, and they ain't put in 1 year or 1 day or a week in something that'll guide you and give you life. It don't make sense. Yeah. And wonder why they life's cutting up short, coming up short. You know, they coming up with the short end of the stick. They wonder why they ain't got they coughing out here and croaking and ill and got all these diseases in between their legs and on their lips and in their mouths, okay, and things of that nature.
The social media, we didn't have this, man. Back in the day, nigga, when you left the house, you didn't see nobody until you got home. The motherfucker called you. I remember I had that teenager phone. We couldn't get calls all day. We left out the house and went around the corner over Jermaine's house. Whoever was calling, we didn't hear from them until we got back home.
Yep, that's
now
right.
People can call you quick as they can. You got social media, so you can Google, see somebody posting this. We live in two worlds. We live in this real world that we in, and then it's a virtual reality world, which is like Facebook and all that shit. So it's different dimensions. People are different characters. That you see them on Facebook, they looking good. They take their best pictures. They showing their vacations and what they eating. Then it's a real life. They gotta pay their bills. They struggling. They hurting, and they doing this so they can take a good picture on Facebook and go out here so everybody can give them a bunch of likes. And they don't get no money for it. They don't understand that, and they want to show off to people, but they don't realize. And black people's nature, we ain't gonna be happy for you. We gonna be jealous of you before we happy for you. Like you pop out with a new car, you got your new car, you out taking vacation. Motherfucker gonna be jealous of you looking at that shit.
They want you down. They want you down and beat up, and then they want to like they gotta pick you up and help. I was already doing that. You wouldn't help. You could have helped me when I was up. Don't. Why you want to help me when I'm going down or down? I don't like. I don't like folks like that.
Listen, I told you, when you get older, you realize the only person you got that you can depend on is your motherfucking self, man. And people now if somebody gave you a loan or something and you paid them back like you were supposed to, you can always depend on them. But most people, they get loans from people, they burn the bridges. They don't take care of the shit like they supposed to. So they don't have no friends when they get older. They can call like, hey man, let me get $1,000. You know, I got a couple people I can call like, let me get 1,000. They send it to me. They know I'm gonna pay it back, and I'm gonna pay them back when I say I am, because I know I might need them again. People don't understand that. They'll get $500 from you, $1,000, and won't even pay you back. Oh man, you keep calling me about that. Why you keep, and like, damn, I did you a favor, motherfucker. I don't do favors no more, cuz. I don't do favors no more. For money, because I learned this. If people don't got their money right, it's because of their decisions, and they not making the right decisions, so they gotta suffer. It ain't, if I pay your debt, right? If you got a debt, say you got a $5,000 debt, and I loan you 5,000, you pay that debt off. But the whole time when you was supposed to be paying that debt, you was fucking your money off, going to the club, tricking on girls. You fucked your money off, but I gave you the money to save. Now you don't pay me back. Now I just inherited your karma. Your karma, you was supposed to suffer for the decisions you made for not managing your money right. Not me. I'm not supposed to suffer from your decisions and how you handle your money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I was for. I was helping people, and then I was inheriting their bad karma because I was bailing them out their karma. Now they don't pay me back. Now I'm upset because they ain't paying me back. They didn't get out, don't pay me back. I realized when people struggle, you gotta let them struggle.
Yeah, this world is on a whole nother level of this type of stuff. They institutional gang banging. They all coming together to gang bang on their own staff and members of that nature to get them out the way to put their people in better positions for survival. They in survival type mode. They bad boys. They race gang banging on other races and things of that nature. These bad boys on a whole nother level. And if blacks don't wake up to see this type of stuff is really going on, they'll be next. Okay. So I'm not surprised by what I'm seeing out here in the news.
We don't even own one liquor store. We don't even own one store, gas station, or nothing. We own nothing that makes no money. We give our money to everybody else. We don't own no clothing stores. We don't own no liquor stores. We don't own no gas station. Everything you spend money on, no grocery stores. We don't own none of that.
And when we do, we don't too much support it or put it out there so it can be supported. I remember back in the day before I left up there, and I left because it was I couldn't hardly get nothing done. They too many people coming at me. I can imagine what I was doing up there today. I probably went crazy. Couldn't even walk around the corner. How they got the phone, and like what you were saying with the phone and stuff. Shoot, they be ringing you up all day. But anyway, we had the black men up in there running them a couple of stores over there. I'm probably I don't know where they at today. Don't sound like they even have any black stores up there left. Yeah, I'm seeing them up on TV with the salons. The salons and stuff about to open up because these Asians not getting these benefits and stuff. The government is shutting down all these benefits from all the ones that have come over here, migrated over here. So because they've been taking advantage of our benefits and getting ahead. They getting the businesses, they getting the houses, they getting the jobs. They bringing their people over here paying money back to their country and everything, man. They just been straight getting over.
Let me tell you what they're doing. They coming up here. You come in the hood now. The Dominicans and Mexicans, they buying all the houses now. They working together as a family. They putting their little checks they getting together from the government. They all staying in one house. They buying all these houses in the hood and fixing them up, bro. They right in the hood now buying houses. They buy more houses than us. I see them fixing up houses all the time. And they work together.
Hmm.
They ain't like us.
That's what I'm saying. They doing it. They doing it here down here in Dallas. They putting up houses three stories high in the same neighborhoods, and then they tear down the old ones and put up another one 3 stories high. But what was revealed to me, if they don't help the blacks be able to do the same when the time comes, they gonna burn their houses down, man. You think blacks gonna allow you to come up around in their community and come up and you don't help them come up? Okay, see how long that lasts.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
Trust me, I've been doing this shit for a minute. But look, just imagine if me, you, Clint, June, and all us was putting our shit together. And, I mean, we was working together. I got a house, y'all all pulled up, we fixed it up. You know, just the cousins. That's all
Well,
I need.
when I was up there, I did do that. I ain't never been a place where I didn't help build my people up.
No, no,
Even
no, you need to
that's in
understand.
Mississippi, that's in Georgia, that's in Maine, that's in Michigan, and over here in Dallas. Ain't a place I live I didn't help build my people up.
Listen, I'm telling you how to mess with them. They do it with no hesitation. If you call me, listen, man, I need you to help me do the roof. I'm gonna come help you do your roof. You know what I'm saying? And Clint supposed to come help you. June supposed to come help. Tim supposed to come help. I mean, whoever here. All the cousins supposed to come help each other. That's what they do. If we don't do it. That's how they get shit done fast. I gotta go hire a dude off the street to come help me. Say no, I just sent you some pictures of some shit I'm doing. But I gotta hire another dude. I can't go get one of my cousins. I can't go get June and come. He gonna come help me all day and help me fix my shit. You know what I'm saying?
What you building, a garage or something?
I built the shed, 16 by 16 shed.
Okay. What, in the backyard?
Yeah.
Oh, on that in that open field.
Yep, yep. Off of the deck or whatever. Just so I got stuff. It's a place to store shit, man. When you get older, you get shit. You gotta store stuff. I got a zero time now, so I'm finna do that. I'm cool, man. I'm here, man. I come visit everybody, but this is the cheapest place for me to live. I'm here, man.
Yeah, I
I ain't
understand.
trying to go pay no rent nowhere, man. Motherfucker charge me too much money. I wouldn't throw too much money fucking with that. I buy a house for 20,000, fix it up for 30, and shit. You can live in that bitch for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Ain't nothing holding us back but this corporate bullying and gang banging on individuals that can't take our people to the next level. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if everybody even understanding this type of stuff. I've been talking about the stuff about the last 10 years. Now they started really coming to fruition like it's all happened all of a sudden. And they've been stealing the benefits and doing, man, they've been doing that kind of crap, man. It's almost like the same thing about the police brutality, man. They was doing that stuff before they even showed it on the cameras.
But you can't worry about that because you gotta. I mean, that ain't gonna. You just gotta do what you gotta do for you, man. That's it. That ain't gonna affect us. I don't get a lot of
So,
benefits, but I
some
can feel
things we ain't
this.
gonna overcome it until without unity.
No, it ain't gonna happen without unity. unity. And like I told you, we don't got unity. Even family, I can't even call them to come help me do nothing. You know, so I should be able to call up 5 of my cousins. They're supposed to come down on the weekend, help me build this shed and help me build the whole thing in one day. If I got everybody down here helping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That ain't the case. That's how it's supposed to be, though. That's where we fell apart from. That's why we can't do nothing as black people, because we don't work together. We always want some money. Oh, man, you don't pay me. No, just come do it for free, nigga. It's a day. We're going to eat. I'm going to barbecue. Y'all come help me out for 2-3 days, and I'm done with my shit. When you got something you're trying to build, I'm going to come help you. We're going to get that built so you can live good. That's how we supposed to do, bro. We don't need
You have to on things of that nature. You have to lead by example. You have to do it for them first.
I do leave by myself. I don't even fuck with them. I do all that shit. And when they come see how good I'm living, then they be like, damn, why you? I'm like, I can show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it. But you know, I want to bring them in. I don't know if this lifetime if they're gonna come on board because I done done so much. It's like I can't pull everybody together. They don't understand it. Everybody for themselves. So fuck them. I ain't got time to worry with you, man. I'm gonna take care of myself. Everybody for self, so I'm gonna be for myself. So I'm cool, but I can really help y'all out. And we can all help each other and be further. We just help each other.
I didn't put enough. I didn't put enough time in waiting time. For I didn't. I'm putting in more waiting time than action time around here in America for the last decade. As far as I'm concerned, in doing what I would like to do for myself and for my family, my people here in America. So far as I'm concerned, if I'm gonna do anything, I probably give me some land, put uh, a house on it, and I'm out of this country because the hell with this country. This country ain't showing no love to me like it should. And I know how it be in other countries and things of that nature, but hell, ain't doing too much better than what they doing here in America, as far as I'm concerned. Hell, I could sit in the goddamn house in Honduras all goddamn year. Okay, what's the difference? Okay, so the hell what they talking. I'm on a whole nother level on a lot of stuff. I'm beyond upset. I'm so hot. I'm, I be sweating all day. I got to turn the AC on
I'm not
and
upset
still
at
hot.
all. Listen, B. I'm getting, like I told you, you 50 now. Get yourself ready for the next stage of life. After you get 60, you run out of energy. You run out of a lot of energy you got. There's people still 60 working, but you want to be able to live out and take that.
I'm a different breed, man. They've been saying that stuff since I was in the 20s. They said at 50 you be tired and you back broke and all that. I'm still able to run circles around dudes that ain't even in their 20s. Okay, so I'm just built a different way. I eat different. I think different.
Listen, buy your land that you're going to be able to live on when you get older. So you ain't got to be paying no rent. Because you ain't going to be able to go work that rent
You
shit.
can't you can't you can't buy no land if your people out here trying to get institutional gang bang you, and even your own people trying to jump on your back and suck you dry and hovering around you like some buzzards waiting for you to die so they can take it whatever they think they can from you after you die. Okay, or on your fall, things of that nature. These bad boys ain't trying to help nobody. They ain't down on the ground trying to pick you up off the ground. They hovering above the ground like some buzzards waiting for you to die on the ground. Okay? They ain't the vultures. The black folks is the buzzards, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, but I told you, ain't nobody going to come help you. Shit, I already told you, you was here. I got tools to build shit. Here's the cheapest place to buy land. I'm telling you, put your modular home here.
I am the proof. I am a proof. A lot of them is a bunch of hypocrites and a bunch of liars. I am the living proof. You know how they say I'm the living truth or things of that nature. I am the living proof. I have not given them a reason or an excuse to do what they have done and how they have treated me to this day. They can't even explain it. The only thing they can say is, yes, I'm a damn hypocrite. I'm a damn liar. I'm a damn disbeliever, doubter, things, oppressor, slave master, or racist and jealous individual. That's all they can say, far as in their proof. I'm about to go over here and make this coffee. While I'm making this coffee, y'all, I'm gonna go and let another since we still going on the site. So they getting some good information though. I'm gonna let this song right here play from the Master of the Universe.
Yeah, call me Pimp P, bitch. We just keep coming back. I'm the Alpha and Omega, the start and the end in this hip hop game. I'm the best, no pretend. From the streets to the stage to dominate the scene. Battle rap king, I'm the lyrical machine. They step up with their bars, but they got the flow. I'm the master of the mic, let the whole world know. Every nationality they come and they try, but they spit my rhymes. They can't help us out. From the east to the west, I reign supreme in this hip hop world. I'm living the dream. They bring their best, but they fall to the ground when I drop my lines. It's the ultimate sound. I'm the heartbeat, the culture, pulsing the beat. No matter what they form, they can't compete. My words so weapons, my flow is the sword. In this battle of bombs, I can't be ignored. They come with their styles, but they
All right, family. Well, like I say, this is a call-in show, so I ain't put the number as far as the call in, but ain't nobody called in last week anyway, so I'm pretty much sure I ain't missed too much. But I guess we got it started today with Cuzzo. Okay, that's KP Knuckles coming out of Flint Town. What you know about it? All right. With that being stated, keep your heads up, stay focused, and read. Peace. We out till next time. Matter of fact, before we go, let me give a Holy Quran quote to help us through the rest of this morning, this day, rather, because it is a new day. Let me go get it. Hold on just a second. Okay, let me get some more light up here. Get some more light. All right, all right. Yeah. So let's get started. And it's coming out of chapter 31, Lockman, Test, Trial of Truth, section 2, double, image, mirror, reflection. Lockman's advice to his son. And certainly we gave Lockman wisdom, saying, give thanks to Allah. And whoever is thankful for his own soul. And whoever denies, then surely Allah is self-sufficient, praised. And when Lockman said to his son, while he admonished him, O my son, ascribe no partner to Allah. Surely ascribing partners to him is a grievous wrongdoing. And we have enjoined on man concerning his parents. His mother bears him with faintings upon faintings, and his weaning takes 2 years, saying, give thanks to me and to thy parents. To me is the eventual coming. And if they strive with you to make you associate with me that of which you have no knowledge, obey them not, and keep kindly company with them in this world, and follow the way of him who turns to me. Then to me is your return. Then I shall inform you of what you did. O my son, even if it be the weight of a grain of mustard seed, even though it be in a rock or in the heaven, good condition, or in the earth, the people, the women, the children, Allah will bring it forth. Surely Allah is knower of subtleties aware. O my son, keep up prayer and enjoying good and forbid evil and bear patiently that which befalls you. Surely this is an affair of great resolution. And turn thy face away from people in contempt, nor go about in the land exultantly. Surely Allah loves not any self-conceited boaster. And pursue the right course in thy going about and lower thy voice. Surely the most hateful of voices is brine of asses. And with that being stated, family, hope you got something out of it. I know I've been over here talking to Allah, twisting and turning in my bed today. I mean, I've been uh, arguing with God as far as I'm concerned. I'm upset with God as far as that go. I'm being honest. I'm very upset with him. I'm very disappointed in how he got the mind state of our people toward a lot of things that's going on out here. I'm very upset. Okay, you don't really see it. But with that being stated, family, keep your heads up, stay focused, and read. Peace.